Hana, owner Fuyuki Hana at Secapra. My name is Fuyuki Hana, a virtual university student from Greenland. So welcome to so to continue with the tales of Berseria. So also last time we stop here and so with the Titan here and so they just like have a gathering with the Earthpulse. So now we also let it continue with the journey and so also now we also so or even you see like the sun so also need to or even it should be okay so even also just like the or it's a little bit so like not to so but I think it's also okay so so it's just like with the like the balance so so any also can I think maybe also maybe or like the BGM so you can also send it a bit higher so so also okay so so let or maybe even let me so see it's also okay or not so now hopefully it should be okay so so now we also like going inside so so also even see like the I don't know so so you also continue with her and so now we also can like so like now we also need to going inside so so also probably should be so like going inside first and so also with the story.
Okay, Fee, I need you to find us our next Earthpulse point.
I found one, but it's really far, way up in the northeast.
If it's that far out, it has to be in Engand.
Engand is a collection of small islands. There's a comparatively bigger one called Lionel Island, but that's the exception.
Yeah, I think the Earthpulse point's probably out there.
Engand, huh? Those waters are haunted by ghost ships, you know.
Ghost ships?
Yep. Legend has it they snatch up wrongdoers who bear lingering regrets and whisk them away to that eternal voyage.
That doesn't sound promising.
Currents from all over the world converge in Engand's waters, so a lot of shipwrecks from distant seas end up there as their final resting place.
So that's where the stories of ghost ships come from.
Boo! You guys have no imagination.
I'd rather they stay imaginary myself.
We should still be careful.
We'll be fine. Ghost ship, exorcist, whatever comes along. We'll be the ones to administer their last rites.
So now we also like heading or so like beginning of the story so so also need to or set the sail for Neo Island in England so they are like so you also probably we need to heading the other place so now even we need to I think so like I think maybe wait so you see like the star so there also should be some like hint so but here maybe not here so maybe it should be some like the inside and so or even or not here so so it also should be like heading to the end so there are like so it should be like the outside so not like here so you need to like finding somewhere but I think it's so maybe also somewhere so I think you may need to like or even we just find so or so like far away so that's one so it should be like a question mark but before heading we can also going to like the so like the story for it. So
Just one Therian to go. When I escaped, Ceres told me that Artorias could still be killed. That means she must have known everything. That Inominat is incomplete. How Therians work. But why did she betray Artorias? Why did she give me her strength? I know that try as you might, some fires can never fully be extinguished. But what made you go so far as to feed yourself to me? Tell me, why did you do it, sis? Ugh, what am I saying? Ceres was a Moloch. Just a Moloch. Just focus on what has to be done. Once the Therians are all together, I can end this. That's all that matters. That's all I need to think about.
so also like the so little story so about about so like the some maybe so like the inside feeling and also so also like the somehow so having like the conflict so that also reason so like the even still maybe like that maybe not so like the trust so other and so but now we also having so like the inside so the so so just over here so
that
like
prince
some
you brought
people
back is
just
one
having
interesting guy.
or
He's
like
happy
hearing
playing with the dogs, right? And that's perfectly normal. But I swear, he even naps with them. And that hawk, with a big smile on his face?
And when Dial or Kamawana ask him to put in some work, he doesn't make a face or nothing. He just gets right to it.
Wait, they're asking the prince to do chores for them? Isn't that a little much?
Yeah, honestly, I was worried about it too. But when I asked him about it, he said not to worry. And get this! The guy says when he lived in the palace, he couldn't even yawn without getting permission. He couldn't even play with his dogs, let alone help other people with their tasks. Everything was the job of his servants. So anything we tell him to do, no matter how trivial, the guy happily does it. Says he really feels like he's alive.
Wow! Feels like he's too good a guy to be a prince.
You got it backwards. I'd love to see what a nice guy who gets the common folk does once he starts calling the shots.
But if he were to rejoin the royal family, he'd be our enemy, wouldn't he?
At the very least, he wouldn't try to control how we think, like the Abbey's doing now.
Either way, you're pirates. You plunder other people's ships. I think you'd be the enemy of any state.
so told so they also so we talk about with the the prince so like the that velvet so just bring and so like the so maybe also like the somehow different from so like the usual and so now I think or so also like the one more so name it again or it should be outside so I think we also like the so need to heading to other islands so and so now we also need like some like so we may also see so but anyway so also heading or even or so Melissa and Carmona so
No, it's not.
so they
You
also
have to
like
do it right.
heading
You're so mean,
so like
Melissa.
after
You keep
we
telling me what to
or like
do.
bring
I'll
along
hate you.
together and so
Fine, hate me then. So long as you do what I say.
so
Fine.
now so Melissa is also having
I love you, Medusa,
like
and you
the
don't even
responsibility
care.
to take care of
what's
her
going on
so
here? Eleanor, Medusa's being mean. She keeps telling
so
me to dry my
that's
hair
now
after my
even
bath,
so
but I don't
Carmona
wanna.
just like going to
What?
campaign
Is that all you're
and
arguing
so
about?
and
This is
they're telling
important. Just
and
because
no
she's a
so
Therian doesn't mean she can't catch a cold.
But
so
I
but also here some
won't.
so you
won't
know so like
catch a
the Queen
cold. I swear.
knowing with the
I don't
more
wanna
about
take
the
Mom's yucky,
like the
awful
relationship
medicine,
so
so I'm not gonna get
so maybe
sick.
Carmona is just like
If
the
you
little
insist
girl
on being
and
so stubborn,
yeah,
we
so
can do
she
this
also
the
like
hard
the
way.
so
There's
can be
no
also
need for
like
everyone to
the
get so worked up.
sort of
Her
emotions
hair's pretty
and
much
so
dry already, right?
they also maybe like
Yeah, what she said.
maybe so like didn't maybe want to hear from Madison
I'm spoiling her,
Aren't I? Seriously.
dạ so but maybe understand so yeah so she also still like the young age and yeah so maybe there's something yeah so she may not know yeah so just like the gent and yeah like the into a team or yeah so yeah so you just also see even the medicine yeah so but yeah now yeah the yeah so like the good thing yeah so they also like the planning with like the yeah more like the human yeah so yeah so even yeah they also some you may also spot out with some like the
Well, at least I
yeah with the
understand everything now.
yeah
It's
so they
all
also
too
with like the
tragic for
women of the
words.
team or yeah
Yes.
so so I
And
had
the
like the
knowledge would
training
not
yeah
be
so
something that a young child could possibly bear. I'm not planning on telling her.
That's probably your only
so
option.
now so continue with the
But do you
story
really
yeah
think
so
you can keep
and
lying
also
to her
hearing
forever?
yeah so what
I
they said
have to. For her own sake.
For her, huh?
All right, I'll go with you on this. You two are going through an awful lot of trouble for a selfish kid. All kids are selfish. They're selfish. But that's what their families and their mothers should be there for. Don't you have any memories like that yourself? Sorry, but I'd rather just keep them to myself.
Pish and piffle. Everybody and their issues, am I right?
yeah so partner yeah so it's just or like the good or yeah so having with yeah so may yeah just like the heading to the other pay and yeah so just or like the quick yeah like the quick say yeah so before heading to the new place yeah so yeah so you also need to heading back to the yeah so bandwidth and yeah so with the yeah so the pay yeah we also need to yeah so now we also even oh yeah so it should be the new now and why so so they also have like heading to the far yeah so the end gun yeah so yeah so you also like see or even yeah we yeah you can have a look and yeah so like how many like the mistake yeah so they have to pass through and now yeah so finally yeah heading to the end gun yeah so we also with the another story yeah, so we have
Coming up on
like the
Lionel
heading
Island.
like the big
So
way
much
and
for
yeah
the
so
ghost ships.
yeah so you can
Should we
also
expect
bring
another welcome
on
party
with the
waiting for us
story
again?
No. I had the Bloodwings spread a rumor that we were raiding an Abbey compound far, far from here.
As far as plans go, that's better than nothing.
All this cloak and dagger. Give me a good old frontal assault any day.
First mate, sir. There's a ship drifting ahead of us.
A ghost ship?
It's an Abbey ship. Their flag. It's a distress signal.
Understood. Commence approach.
Are you actually going to help an enemy ship?
A ship signaling distress has neither allies nor enemies. That's a code all seafarers abide by.
It's an obvious trap.
Not even pirates would use a distress signal for a surprise attack. Of course, after we rescue a ship, we still strip them of everything they've got.
Anyway, if it's a trap, we'll kill everyone on board. Simple.
A waste of time if you ask me.
so yeah so even it's just oh, yeah, they went to the another ship and yeah so yeah so like the heading
Do we
yeah,
still have any
yeah so
Salatoma
just
left?
even yeah seeing some of the like the soldier yeah so so like the falling down yeah so
Yes, sir. If this is their
yeah
full
so you also
crew,
yeah can
we
be
should
like
have
the
enough on board to
very
treat
like
them.
the not the white
Now that you
signal yeah so
mention it, don't Abbey ships usually have a bigger crew?
so yeah can like
These
the
were all who
continue
were
yeah with the
aboard
story and
when I hijacked
see like the what happened
and made them set sail.
yeah, or even or you just yeah so coming with
I
the
know
way
I
say
was
so
being reckless,
yeah so like
but I
even
never expected we'd run afoul
yeah so
of
like the
God's
last time yeah so you
spirit.
just see yeah so
But you
you
know,
also like the
I'm glad
yeah
we
so
did,
also you see
since
like the
it brought me to
yeah like the repair or yeah so or yeah so
You
I think maybe
seriously
yeah
plan
so
to
just
fight in that condition?
remove her like the
No,
yeah so you also even use
I know you've
yeah
wanted
so
this.
like the sleeping yeah so
Use me
along
as you
and
will.
so also like the without the
Use you?
soldier yeah so
Don't
yeah so
bother
that or like
asking.
the just with
It's a trap.
yeah so like
Lionel
the
Island is where you'll
maybe
find
for
us.
yeah so still need to
Very.
like protect her yeah
My
so
brother Oscar is guarding over it.
We can handle him just fine.
You should know that Oscar's acquired a powerful new art. Its
so you know,
formula developed
so
by
like the
Lord Loki.
Taylor is just all so trying to handling the current situation. So so with Oscar is just having so with the art and so they also would be can be very powerful. So
Even were you to win, you wouldn't come away unscathed.
so also
Why are you telling us this?
The art
so
is
just
still
even
untested and
so make Gavin and the team may
There's no
also
guarantee
maybe
its
still
cast
and
will survive
not
the
trusting
effects.
so because they also
I
really
don't want
just
anything
like
to
the
happen to Oscar.
maybe can't so
If I'm
so
your
even we
hostage,
had
Oscar
once
won't
so
move
like
against
going
you.
to defeat Teresa
This will
and
afford you a window to
so also
snatch
with
the
the
Therian and
enemy
make your
so
escape.
so that kind like that
You're
as say
willing to
Abby
betray the Abbey?
so but
There's
now
nothing in this
so
world
even
that could ever
so
replace
Teresa is
Oscar.
maybe really want to maybe just after the so
I know you
maybe
can't
so
trust
with
me.
betrayal of
So
from
don't give
the
me
Abby
your
and
medicine.
so we also maybe
I'll
there no
place my life
way and so we just simply
in
having
your hands.
so we also giving even so the power and other so
Just save Oscar.
Lady Teresa!
so it's even
If true,
Yeah,
this
point down,
information
yeah,
will be of use to us. For now, let's bring her aboard and give her the medicine.
so we also so we need also they also won't be like the very like the bad so even so like the ones so they so like they used to be like the enemy and so but now so I need so Teresa is just trying to telling the like the truth and the situation so to favorite thing so just maybe so help them to prepare so
So, you're going to believe her story?
An art
Yes,
that
I
boosts
also
a
continue
Moloch's
with the
power
story
far
and
beyond its normal limits. Sounds like we might be in for a real fight.
And she said that Melchior developed it too.
Maybe this explains why he was so intent on acquiring that Siegfried relic.
If this is all true, a frontal assault might not be the best idea.
But why do you think Teresa is willing to go so far to protect Oscar?
Oscar is the second son of the Dragonia family, aristocrats with ancestral ties to the Asgard royal lineage. From what I understand, he was sent to the Abbey in the hopes of strengthening his family's ties to the group.
For the good of the bloodline. Happens all the time.
Teresa followed him to the Abbey, where she's been his constant savior, even if she's kept it from him.
So she's another noble too. Could have had an easy life if she just kept in her place.
No, Teresa was conceived, outside of formal matrimony, and her mother was not of what you'd call high standing.
It happens more often than you might think. My mother died, and my father's wife never cared for me. So I merely served the Dragonia family as a maid. Those were dark, lonely times for me. But Oscar was the only one who called me his sister and embraced me as family. Does a sister need any other reason to want to save her brother?
So you're back on your feet.
My sincere thanks for the medicine.
I can't use you as a hostage if you're dead. Where's the Therian?
Ahead through the Baird Marsh are the ruins of an ancient kingdom. There you'll find the Earthpulse point, along with Oscar.
What happened to number 1?
Lord Artorius took number 1 away from me. As it stands, I'm without the powers of an exorcist. As such, whether I live or die is for you people to decide. Once Oscar is safe, you can do whatever you like to me.
We'll do as you wish. All of it.
So finally, so like
I know you
heading
know
to
this, Fee,
now
but don't let your guard
to
down
the
for 1
frontier island and
second.
so that's the so the play so they also need to heading with the Earthpulse so or even so like the need or explain. Yeah, so yeah, so also or like that Tessa just or like want to so like so like with her so the brother or the Oscar so that's why also she also like want to so like how the team so now we also like heading so she also she like very like so so this island is also like not like nothing much so but only like so like little tiny so she also like here went to like
I'll
one
send
by
a
one.
Sylph J if anything comes up here. Have a safe trip.
Thanks.
Still, why would the Abbey build anything all the way out here?
Teresa, what do you know?
This island may be uninhabited now, but judging from the ruins, we can tell that civilization has flourished and fallen here many times. This island lies at a focal point of air and sea currents, as well as the flow of the Earthpulse. That means that malevolence gathers here too.
Is that why civilization has risen and fallen here before?
It is. Furthermore, the malevolence of those long-dead people still lingers here, lost and unfading.
Even after so long? The more they prospered, the greater the loss of life.
Normally, this sort of thing could not be ignored. The malevolence here should have been dealt with in haste.
But because the Abbey is scheming to resurrect Inominat, there's no way they'd want to waste such a bounty. Bursting with malevolent juiciness, and no meddlesome people around to cause trouble. There couldn't be a more perfect spot.
If there's one place they'd put a Therian, it's here.
So they also so sadly so like the reason so they would like the Fairview here and so also heading to another one.
This is an Abbey encampment. No one's stationed here now, but it's well maintained.
From what I could gather, it will be approximately 10 days before the next patrol stops by.
That's more than enough time to find the Therian and get it off the Earthpulse.
We can rest here too. No need to rush things. We'll find the Therian, but let's do it right.
So also like the so they also like talking about with the like the
Teresa,
background so
it's been a while.
so also like
We haven't
another
seen each other since the
like
throne.
short story so
That doesn't seem like
so
so
also
long
like
ago
the
to me.
midway and so
Not when I keep hearing
so
so
then we
much
had
about
to
you.
like
Eleanor
watching so
Hume, the traitor.
before heading to the next part.
What of the Corsair Scourge?
So now even
Nothing to
so
worry about.
so see
I've
like
had my
the
dose of Salatoma.
the
Was it as bad as you remembered it?
so they
Brings
also
you back
like
to when we
along
were an
with
initiate,
ending
doesn't
or
it?
so
Why
so
did you
maybe
betray
also
us,
like
Eleanor?
so
When
like
the Abbey made you a patrol
together also
inspector,
just
they
want
placed
to
great
they're
responsibility
going
upon you.
to be
Oscar should have been the
betray
one to
the
take on
Abbey
that
so
role. He'd
like
already
not
been
to
selected for it.
so also even I
But
don't
you
know so
wanted
just
it
joining
so
with
very badly, and that
with the
sweet,
favorite team
naive man that he is, he let you take it.
I had no idea.
so also we can't
Oscar had
so
already been
like
chosen.
knowing so
Yes,
with the
and after
story
he passed on it, he was stationed on that dangerous island where he sustained that awful wound. And now, you accompany the monster that nearly killed him. I feel I have a right to some answers.
My desire to save humanity has not changed. I have simply found a path different from the Abbey's.
I don't find that answer acceptable.
I didn't think that you would. I know very well that you offer no compromises when it comes to Oscar.
You're right. I don't. Be sure to inform your new friends of that fact. In order for me to protect Oscar, I'm going to need you all to trust me. That's all I have to say to you.
I understand.
so now so that even so like so asking and not to so so like the following so tells so so also
I heard
another
that
one
they use this island to hold
so
exiled
before heading to the
prisoners.
next part.
Just looking at this place depresses me. I hate it here.
We can't go carelessly wandering about. This place is dangerous.
I know. Still, from the looks of those ruins, there used to be one impressive civilization here. I can practically taste the hidden treasure.
The punishment for tomb raiding is quite strict, you know.
Think I'd be a pirate if I was afraid of the Abbey?
I won't stop you from looking for loot. But if you get into trouble, don't expect us to save you. Got it?
Aye, aye, sir.
So even some of like the I would also want to getting like the explore and so so now so but so it also can be like dangerous. So you also like once like having civilization and so now even so you need to so like hacking so now also like going to the find the Earthpulse pawn guarded by Oscar T in March. So you also with like or like the subtitle on Eraser the hostile. So maybe also like something so also you probably I mean or even need to or like or heading to the one by one. So you also see with the like the fire. So I think maybe we probably need to or like chat so and also with like so you may also then so like sometimes we maybe so like can't like directly hacking and so we may also need to find some like thing so or even just offer it so like formal so also even we just like creature so you may also need to like heading somewhere before so they also like another and maybe so just like give so like not to like heading too cool. So now like so you can also even or with the bear so like so that the like the shell so they also like they need something so to so like make it so like to open so so finally we just see so so also like probably need to like turn it and so also have a check so now we also I think it's nothing so like just green like green difference so finally should be open so you just see like so with the shell it just like disappear so that's why you may probably need to like look at one and see like any like chance so they also heading to the barrier so we see so now so it's just turning with the like the fire and so maybe I think this one is it like so like the check or even it's just like one by one so now like heading and see with like anything so right now we just or here so like turning so like green like one by one so you can also see even or like like heading so or it should be this way so they also like heading with the very long way so that's why we may also so like check it one by one so now also another story.
Lord Melchior said that number 1 was full of untapped potential as well. If I have the talent to use it.
Teresa, my lady, you seem angry.
Me? At what?
At me, for running away and joining Velvet.
Oh, that? I was careless. An enemy stole a tool of mine. I'm merely frustrated at my own incompetence.
A tool?
I don't care what happens to me now. Not as long as I can save Oscar.
I'm the one who hurt your precious brother. And you're asking for my help now?
Yes, you hurt him. You scarred his face, and his honor, and his heart.
Still holding a grudge then? Well, at least you won't be able to kill me in my sleep.
With no Malakim, I'm an ordinary woman. How could I threaten the Lord of Calamity? I'm painfully aware of my own weakness.
Good. Try to keep out of the way then.
Lady Teresa, Velvet isn't so different from you. She had a little brother,
I know all about the Lord of Calamity. but none of that matters to me. As powerless as I am now, this is the only path for me. It's the only way I can save Oscar.
Lady Teresa.
Yeah, so now, yeah, so also like the talking, yeah, so yeah, so like the yeah, so she also really want to see Oscar, so from like this way, so so that's also maybe so just simply like so like ask him, but so also we don't know whether maybe so like really having so but only we maybe so just have like trying to be so so like will like after the so having and so we see like the story going so so now so we just all like heading to the somewhere else so so all like one by one and so you also see with the another barrier so so or even need to or jump so go there and so just even or like skip so so also with like heading to the next part and so or even or so like the route is at the far shore in a way so you can't jump across it or so maybe we need to have bad so because that time they had like some barrier so but we just or like simply heading so like have a low so so that's how you may also need to like taking time for exploration so but anyway so we just heading so they or even just or like all side so very nice so also some so maybe add like matter with the skill so we can also like learn so we have like heading one or so we should be here so we just all like heading to the and another area so so like coming so but also some like so you also see with the creature so you also just simply how to distract them so we need also like the good thing is that so we can read it so the SK so but we also or even with the another shell so I don't know so we can even or like finding some way so we so we need to like adding so now or even it should be like so like the shell so that's maybe also we need to find the way so so we also like this like kind of so or by even so just happening having with the monster so like going one by one so even we have like bring with Marshmallow and so just even or like bring to degree so but it's not so also like không taking and so also like even so like helping so that's why with the favorable encounter and so we also can like or like maybe to happen with the like better one but also it's just like depend so like somehow they also need to bring back to like so like keeping the skill they also like they also just bring to animal and so also with the saw and dealing with the effect so also even getting stung and so but so it's just very like not that much so
Was angry at it. Hold on. You can read a guardian's heart? Yeah, sort of.
so now so just even so even we need to add them by so so like the finding with the maybe it's in where's with the so because also so need to find so that's like even we so maybe we just or like the heading so you need to like the change so heading back to the origin and see like the with the nearby so also like the heading so so like the turning with the I already seen this one so so like the kind of look like the very similar but so we may also have a try so so also like the heading and see like the whether we will like the turning and then we can also pass through so like just going with the sideway and not to so like the heading to the enemy so or by the way it's just even like the block the way so maybe so it's like the even we need to find the blue color and so that should be the one so we're heading with the white one so so we also need I think so heading back so we see like the where is it so or here so we also we don't have any like with the escape or so when I find so so it should be here so we need to so like the head back to the so like the so so why even almost we just touching so I heard like the with the camera so they also like the almost so but also as long so we didn't or like the touching and so we just also like the so now we also heading to the one second and so I need also so like the so there should be like the both way but so you need to like the open with the one side and so and they also will like the heading with the white so now also we can heading pass through so after with the so you need to open one so this way so you can also continue with the journey
Are just tools.
so you also with the another big way story
Velvet, Eleanor, or Teresa? You're not sure whose little brother you want to be, eh? In that case, I assure you I'm the kindest of the lot.
The cruelest, most devious. That's not what's on my mind. There's something I need to say to Lady Teresa.
Something you wish to say? Then speak, number 2.
That's just it. I'm not number 2. I'm Laphicet.
Laphicet?
It's the name Velvet gave me. It's very important to me.
Something can be important to you?
Yes, I have feelings. You see, Malakim are not tools.
Very well. I shall call you Laphicet from now on.
Thank you, Lady Teresa.
You're kinder than you look, my dear Teresa.
Thank you, Teresa.
You misunderstand. With so much at stake, I don't want to rock the boat.
so they also even like they're going to not just so telling the truth so so also no longer heading with the number 2 so so also like they need to heading so like the for him so with the officer so so they also maybe like the so we need so also like the not like the or like the pin essay too so also like the really thing so now also like the continue so by the way maybe we or even we can also heading with the another story so so like that about Teresa and Oscar abilities.
All right. Teresa and Oscar are
I can give you the lowdown on everything.
They also like known about with them, yeah. So even also like we had encountered them, yeah, like with the small fight, yeah. So
100 praetors in the world, so we're talking very elite.
so
Anyone called a consul is going to be adept at both
here,
fighting
yeah,
and
what they
leadership.
say, yeah. So
They are key figures entrusted with responsibility for major cities and institutions.
The fighting part is all we have to worry about. Are they better than you, Eleanor?
Yes, I was a primus, which is a full rank below them. I could never overcome Teresa's arts or Oscar's swordsmanship in our practice battles.
When they were still trainees, they worked together to wipe out dozens of demons in a single night. After that, Lord Melchior kept a close eye on them.
Appreciated. I'll be on my guard.
Together they sound like a real threat. Thankfully, we're only after Oscar alone.
But Oscar has mastered a new art developed by Lord Melchior. You can count on it being a nasty one.
You really do know a lot about this stuff.
It's a little suspicious.
You think so? Well, I was at the Abbey, so...
Why don't you call him Lord Oscar?
That's what's bothering you? It's because we're both so popular with the ladies. I consider him a rival.
yeah, so even yeah, so like the final it's just yeah, so like the painful, yeah, so yeah, so just even like trying to I think yeah, so yeah, so it's even like the very popular and yeah, so like being like the rival and yeah, so also like some I think maybe yeah, so some maybe yeah, so like in their words, so it's also like not like this, yeah, so yeah, so they also may just like even so yeah, we so like need to like heading, so like another part, yeah, so I think yeah, so but I think race or even here, yeah, so we just get it, yeah, so we need to heading. So also like check it once again, yeah, so yeah, so also like just leave it alone, yeah, so also with or only this way, yeah, so we can also heading to the next part, yeah, so yeah, so there also like some way to go, yeah, so but also as long, yeah, so I think it's in this way, yeah, so yeah, so they also like the one like the shell, yeah, so it's, yeah, we need to yeah, so like turn it, yeah, so like check again, so like wherever, yeah, so we pass through and yeah, so there should be like a wind shell, yeah, so oh yeah, that's the shell to like the yeah, so like one by one, so now we also with like the story, yeah, so so or even they just or like heading, yeah, so like knocking, yeah, so it's just or even it's just the beat, yeah, so yeah, so you also like even maybe like now it's just yeah like yeah, so like very like obsessed to into the animal, yeah, so
Oh, it's a beetle.
Yeah, a lionel giant
yeah, so probably yeah, so now we say yeah, really maybe really
Why do they always have such
like
awkward names?
animal and yeah, so even just trying to keep it as a pet, yeah, so so like before even yeah we have like yeah story and yeah like one time and yeah, so you also need to have it.
I've never been able to figure
Yeah,
out
so
why
you also
boys
like
are so drawn
there
to
is a
these
just come
things.
to now, so like or yeah, so just keep even yeah keep him, yeah, so
What's the matter? Didn't you want to see it?
yeah, so also like really yeah, so also probably yeah, so
Thanks.
yeah, so like the terrace, yeah, so I think maybe like maybe
When he was
so
little, Oscar was
history, yeah,
always
so
running
you
around
also
the
like
woods collecting
maybe
bugs.
know about and maybe
He'd get so
actually
into
maybe yeah,
it,
so
it
like
was never
some
long
of them
before
may
he'd trip and hurt himself.
not yeah like really that bad, but
for him?
yeah, so just
Yes,
because with
I
the
thought they were gross,
yeah like
but I was much taller than him.
history, yeah,
I
and
had
also
the reach.
yeah, so also some of them even
Once,
like
he
used
gave
to
me a
be
whole pile of cicada
happy
shells
and
as his
yeah,
way
so
of
even
thanking me. I
yeah
just
like
screamed.
like I don't know, yeah, so she just yeah went to
I'm
like
sure he just wanted you to know how
betray
he
and
felt.
the happy and yeah just join yeah with bad tea, yeah, so
I
I can relate to that.
Rather unusual for a Malak like you to contemplate such things.
So you can also really know more about the
It's just really
maybe
hard sometimes.
the story and so even with
It's hard for people
the
too.
dialogue, so you
Sometimes
can
it
really
feels
know
insurmountable.
about with
And yet we can't give up.
so the feeling and also
You
with
just have to say what you believe
passion,
in your heart, even if you're not good at saying it.
so
What I believe.
so now so so Tessa and so the officer, but so the known about the between them, so so also the one time, so so officer is also the under terrorist and so that's time, so so we just all the so the coin as with the number 2, so so but now so also so no longer having so she also probably so keep so having the own so so it can be really good thing, so so the story going.
Found a new stag beetle, did you?
Yeah, Lady Teresa
So
got
now
it for me.
so also another way,
Those
so
pincers are sharp.
so they even so
Take a look at this fine
so
specimen of a
on
stag.
here with the beetle, so that
I believe that
so
might
with
be a two-horned rhinoceros.
so having another one.
Listen, you two. If you're gonna get in another fight over this, I'll just say it's a new type of drone beetle.
You wouldn't. You've really figured us out, huh?
Eleanor, you didn't make him say that just now, did you?
I did not. I've made a pact with him as a vessel, but he isn't tethered to me.
A Malak, acting so human.
I used to think that way. Malakim possessing free will just like humans? It was inconceivable. But meeting Laphicet and Aizen taught me the truth. They laugh in joyful times, and cry in sad times. Their stomachs even growl too.
Their stomachs growl?
Now I take it as a matter of course that not only Malakim, but demons and Therians too, have their own thoughts and feelings.
I thought you hated demons.
I certainly still do, but now I feel something besides just hate.
Malakim with free will? Demons and Therians as well?
You must have sensed that in Laphicet, or you wouldn't have caught that beetle for him. When you saw his beaming face, it must have reminded you of when Oscar was a young boy. Am I correct?
This conversation's over.
So the so the heading
Isn't
to
there
the
something
next
wrong
part.
with the Abbey using a dangerous experimental
So
art
I
outlet
haven't seen
built?
we or
Oscar's
even
the one who
so
decided to go through with it.
so
Don't
heading with
presume to
the
know
next
anything
part,
about
so
who he is.
so I don't need to heading. So we going to the thing, so so one by one. So by now I think or even this, so we also need to so change, so because or even it's not already. So we need to I think so we need to really
Using
or
that
have
art
it
could
no,
be
so
fatal. I
so
can't allow
whether
Oscar
need
to
to
try it.
add check
Lady
on them.
Teresa,
I think at least
is
okay.
something the
So
matter?
with
It's nothing.
every time, so
I'm
maybe
fine.
they are trying mainly
But you
to
looked like you were
change
in
the
pain.
colors and so just
I
the
was just
shell
thinking of it.
disappear.
You didn't have time to rest after recovering from the Corsair's scourge. You're awfully hard on yourself, you know.
And even harder on others, am I?
That's not what I meant.
It doesn't matter. I'm well aware that I'm stone cold. But they say a Malak never knows his vessel's heart. I said nothing all those times you snuck off to the library, did I?
You knew about that?
Of course I knew. But I was just letting you roam free like a master might let her little pup. Number 1 didn't wander about like you did. What makes you different?
I'm sorry.
Well, boys will be boys, I guess. But I was planning on punishing you if that behavior continued.
Punish me how?
You don't want to know. It might wreck your good cheer.
Lady Teresa!
Look at how open she's being. Do you really think she'll work with us?
I don't think she's lying to us. But I don't think she's being entirely truthful either. Look, I know I probably don't have to say this, but...
You don't. I won't let my guard down. If I see anything funny, she's dead. And since she has no Moloch, it'll be quick.
So let's talk about so like the so now terraces or so like without any like the mana and so they also probably so need to I think so very also or even we just have a no so or even we can also have a going to like the hiding in or we just fighting with the one so like by way or even this way no so they also just like got the way so that's why we need to be maybe it's also like a good face so like we find the with the skateboard and we can also think so like the at least so like the need to heading to with the long journey so also like the sometimes maybe early time so also we don't need to but maybe in like the sometimes so we need to really heading so they also even just for like the block the way so or even we just find so we need to heading so here and so that's like the way we or like we can't even pass through it so like they have a so they actually may need to have it so I think we all had when like the once again and I think we need to or maybe even like the after and so like the open and we also need to or like the turn maybe back so like this way or even it's not so or so it's just all with the or so it's just or even turning with the another way so so then should be this so like the hope or we didn't or heading to the wrong direction so that's why we need to heading so like the non-distant so fun even just or when like the nice one so you can also like the without touching with any enemy and so hey hello King J so welcome to Hana channel so today we had so with the story game tales of Berseria so but also we had like the already like the hand string so maybe also like maybe so that's why I may not know yet like the some but I know so also okay
Teresa,
so just going with the together and the story
we'll tell Oscar that
so now we are like
if he
with
gives up his
the
weapons and
midway
Moloch.
so they are also trying to finding the
and then head for the
like
docks.
they
Once we're
call
aboard
it
our ship and ready
power
to
so
sail, we'll release you.
so it means like
You'll be
some
free
of
to
the
do whatever you want.
feeling and
Very
so
well. But I
with
want you
the
to
demon
promise me
so
one thing.
they also with like the
Promise me you won't
like the
hurt
story
Oscar.
going
That depends on him. I'll
and
defend
that
myself
also with
if I
like the
have
another
to.
or story so big
Velvet,
ways
please,
mystery and
do
so
it for me too.
they
If
cannot
you want to save Oscar, you need to make him
so
listen.
here so
Put your own life on the
with
line.
the story
You're his sister. Do whatever you have to protect him.
I will. Even if it means my death.
so now it's also like the so they also like the having so like the more with the story so between so person and the but here we just final having so but we need or like the having with some way so or even almost so just like the almost hitting the demon so like the not to even having to so or when I need to have a no so like the any so like the finding with the way so or even we just have it like the some sort so they also need to you may need to destroy the like the wall so or maybe like the need to yeah, so we are heading or by way seen or this way or like already heading, yeah, so that's why we, yeah, so like after the non way, yeah, so yeah, so but we or even we just have a maybe, yeah, we can no, yeah, so see we can do like any or like the switch, yeah, so yeah, so like just coming back to the here and yeah, so also very good thing, yeah, so yeah, so we just even open a like a new part, yeah, so go out with the, yeah, with the obstacle, yeah, so yeah, so that's how you may need to finding, yeah, so here and yeah, win some way, yeah, so no, yeah, we just going with the skateboard, yeah, so yeah, so we don't need to having with the every time on, yeah, by on foot, yeah, so yeah, so you can also like some, yeah, so the time, yeah, so yeah, so but also or even in this way or yeah, we're just coming back, yeah, so yeah, so let me check again, yeah, so yeah, so maybe also with like some way. Yeah, so this one or so like or it should be here or maybe yeah, so yeah, so like heading to the down to the, yeah, right position and see if we like heading once again by this or this way. Yeah, so it's just me. So maybe either we heading back to the, yeah, like the green out, yeah, so like the yeah, there's, yeah, so but even yeah, we just like hitting it, yeah, so there are also like probably back hay, yeah, no, yeah, so but maybe sometimes maybe like yeah, like oh yeah, so yeah, so that's why there is some hitting, yeah, so but anyway, yeah, so just like yeah, going to drilling and yeah, so at least so we can getting some experience for yeah, so when yeah, like I think with or even it's not it's or only with the yeah, like dealing with the oh yeah, so this on the person, yeah, so we also need to like dealing by the so at least not to the person, yeah, so but also like dealing with the barrier, yeah, so the high one, yeah, so we need or even yeah, so just on the having very high, yeah, so you can yeah, with like the HP also brings the dealing, yeah, so that's fine. Yeah, so you also can like bring maybe one by one, yeah, so yeah, so you just see like that, yeah, so you also with the hand, yeah, so yeah, bring with the demon hand, so yeah, so you just even also with the final skill, yeah, so yeah, so you just also like big one.
Did you think you could escape me?
Yeah, so you also heading at one. So why really? Or check it one by one, yeah, so or see like if the right position, yeah, so yeah, but this one even or yeah, we're just heading, yeah, so one, yeah, so we also one by one, yeah, so or even already had like it or heading to the another, yeah, so yeah, so you see some of the I think it's already or some even already like it. Oh yeah, so it's just very good thing, yeah, so yeah, so but we still need to I think and yeah, so looking with the switch, yeah, so yeah, so but here, yeah, so it's just all like the or with the switch, yeah, so yeah, so maybe also we can heading, yeah, so either with yeah, so heading back to here with the one by one, yeah, so we need to just like a or whatever, yeah, we find or wait for a second maybe yeah, so just or like with the switch, yeah, so yeah, so we just like probably yeah, we can alternate and then we can heading to the yeah, so but or even sin or yeah, it's just blocked away. Yeah, so actually yeah, we can't heading there and yeah, so after there should be nothing and be having yeah, like a nope, so and also like anyway. Yeah. So or maybe yeah, we just like bring back to here and let it yeah, let it jump. Yeah, so so là one by one. So now we have it. So we also heading back to and see and or like heading. Yeah, so yeah, so they also like very cool to the inside. Yeah, so you just see like the castle and yeah, so but it's just yeah with like a barrier. Yeah, so maybe we may need to heading or another way. Yeah, so oh yeah, so it should be even this way. Yeah, so yeah, so like we haven't we haven't or like yeah, so I think it's or this way I think we have passed through, but yeah, so we need to have a no. Yeah, so also the heading one. Yeah, so or here yeah, so it's just like another barrier. Yeah, so yeah, so probably yeah we need to or like no or like starting with any or yeah, so it should be yeah we just see the yeah like the shell. Yeah, so yeah, so but also we just need to yeah, so also like simply heading or even with or maybe just heading. Yeah, so yeah, so like also every can be like a little bit like easy to heading. Yeah, so that's why we all like only or like I will need to or yeah, so probably should be this way. Yeah, so yeah, so like open with the yeah like wind shell and yeah, so then like heading to the another or or let me or see. Yeah, so oh yeah, so we just finally heading to the right direction. Yeah, so so I with the almost with the Earthpulse
I'm
point.
using
Yeah,
you as
so
a hostage to keep Oscar from doing
so
anything
that's a
stupid.
very good thing. Yeah,
And
so
don't you try anything funny either.
this one we need to or like any yeah we try not to hitting. Yeah, so and also yeah, so we see with like the action. Yeah, so yeah, so they or yeah see I think with Oscar. Yeah, so we just like a very okay. Yeah, so but also with like this even yeah, so like I want the power. Yeah, so
Velvet.
yeah, so just even
Sister.
yeah, so like green.
As plain as
Yeah, so
day.
yeah, so
Now
you
put
also
down your sword
yeah,
and
okay,
let
just
go of my
feeling yeah, so
fairy. If you
yeah,
don't,
it's just coming.
I'll kill her.
Yeah, so also like a
I'm sorry to do this, Oscar. I'm
yeah, so
searching
now
for the
you
truth
yeah,
behind
like
the
the
Abbey's talk
yeah,
of
so also
so-called
like coming
reason.
and perfect.
And your
Also
idea
like
of reason is to
yeah, so
threaten my
have
dear
the way. Yeah,
sister's
so
life?
so just like going to the yeah,
I'm
like
sorry,
taking
Oscar.
her as
I've
a
become nothing but a
like
burden.
victim. Yeah, so
Teresa, no.
so like as
It's
long
not
as
like that.
or yes. Oscar, yeah, so
All right.
I think yeah, so
I'll put down my
yeah, so
arms.
also probably need to like maybe some like the later and yeah, so with like dealing with him. Yeah, so she also with like the very powerful artist and yeah, she also need like the story. Yeah, so yeah, so but if yeah, so just all coming.
Teresa, get back.
Yeah, so like going. Yeah, so like just going to. Yeah, so now is yeah, so episode just even yeah,
Forgive me,
like trying
Oscar.
to hit
This is the
in
only
yeah, so
way
like
I can protect
into
you.
foreign. Yeah, so
We've
yeah, so
kept
you
our
also
end
yeah
of
probably
it.
made yeah, so
Take
like
it. Get
I
out.
say just yeah doing
I
so
can't
many
do
things
that.
and
It will reflect
so he also
poorly
don't
upon
want
him.
all
Lady
his
Teresa?
him
Have
to
you
yeah, so
forgotten? You're just a powerless human.
You're right. I
yeah, so
am
it now
a weak,
we
worthless
just
human.
yeah, so
But
like
he has shown me the light, and
with
it
the like
shines.
emo
My
yeah,
body
just
is
like coming
receptive to
yeah, so
Inominat's power,
yeah, she's
and with
even
it,
yeah with
I
like
can protect everything I care
yeah,
about.
like butterfly yeah, so why is even or turning yeah, so yeah, so also like heading with the demon yeah, so
She turned into a Therian? No, she
yeah, so
fused
now
with it.
or even yeah, so like feeling in
I'll kill you
like
all.
very
Anything
powerful
to protect Oscar.
so so probably also maybe like maybe the thing that you need to really healing so that maybe also not the like a thing that we even need to or healing with getting factory because also only at a half of and so also probably need to dealing very long journey and also with so also with hopefully so also can maybe maybe successful so also last time with even we having more than a few time and even we just having we also probably need to be maybe careful and we even not going to just keep on the patient and feel as long as we can dealing with the I was just turning with the barrel actually also need to edit maybe so also need to so kicking the button so making so they also trying to healing and also or even with some of the or far distance so then maybe sometimes we need to hit so one so this one we also even we just having with the HP so but now time we already buy all these objects and we also will be fine so it just maybe some way and so we had so this one I think we even so they also with the fabric just also a bit can be dealing with the big damage so need to so either we may something with some way maybe so not for or even just or very soon and so you can also come and with the situation this is also really maybe the thing so she can be even so turning or with so you can also dealing with some damage so that's also the reason so we may need to be fully so each one or so they or not so only so but we also need to on it so when I say also very thing so we need to so also maybe just or even maybe looking and see with or cover and maybe so there also some with maybe they also getting or it or they also very good so I think with dealing with the HP so that's also good things that you can do help so even you see or the pan here is or so curious and so it's just having so even we have the peach gel and the gray gel so that's why even or so healing or by up to 70% so or it can be a nice one so because also especially some so having very nice one and so you can really dealing with the so also you also need to be really something so getting the so you also having so one by one so maybe we also turning into other so also sometimes they will just maybe maybe chasing with specific matter and so maybe also or yeah, so you also or with the yeah, so you can also like swap with the so you see like particular character so yeah, so like in the one the specific character so you can see really thing. So they also like filming with some yeah, so there are also like another like a midway yeah, so like the dialogue and like the artist is also telling her to stop it. Yeah, so they also no way yeah, so they already like having and yeah, so probably they will like having yeah, so but as long as they also yeah, it's just all having with the artist here yeah, so yeah, so they are trying to like or having yeah, so also need to yeah, so that very huge so the và even just one second so also like feeling with artist yeah, so also is like yeah, she also like willing yeah, so like yeah, so like trying to like just like focus with on artist but not the other character. I think also like some type of like relationship yeah, so like some so like inside the game so you can also relate so like something so by anyway so it's also until with the yeah, so also very soon yeah, so probably yeah, maybe I think yeah, so also can like on the heading or the mid and yeah, so also like talk about with it yeah, like about the character yeah, so it also like yeah, so they also like yeah, some of the design also quite nice so yeah, so like the costume yeah, so the outfit yeah, so that's all like yeah, so with like the mid yeah, so like the video and so that's kind of yeah, so like very yeah, so it's even yeah, so it's even or yeah, not even yeah, outback yeah, so like being not and so yeah, so you even you can like anyway yeah, so you also still like some way yeah, so yeah, so after like yeah, so also like sometimes we see like very just also easy to being not but yeah, so now you also even we don't see like where yeah, so also like having oh yeah, so it's just all going yeah, like having yeah, so also like having with yeah, so like still like charm so very soon yeah, so also maybe yeah, so like need to be like sacrifice someone but yeah, so also or like or any yeah, remain one and yeah, so so you also like going to be good and you also like successful or even like just offers like yeah, so this one even is or like yeah, so you need to be like really thing yeah, so yeah, so also very soon yeah, so hopefully yeah, so yeah, so like one by one yeah, so yeah, so but also is like at the same time maybe also just give it one more yeah, so yeah, so just even like very yeah, so like having yeah, so with like big one so yeah, so finally yeah, with like so also like heading or one yeah, so they also with like another yeah, so just even with like 15% yeah, so yeah, so anyway yeah, so we have almost yeah, so heading with the end yeah, so on the on very soon yeah, so yeah, so you also very just giving it a kind of like it, or even it's just for like 1 second. Yeah, so yeah, so also like can be heading. Yeah, so also like 2 women and yeah, so like very like thinking. Yeah, so but also finally yeah, we can make it. Yeah, so like women too, and so like they also have quite high HP. Yeah, so yeah, so also like 2 like point down. Yeah, so also one. Yeah, they also just simply waiting for like coming and even like one. Oh yeah, so finally it's just if yeah like heading. Yeah, so like after or turning with Teresa turning with
Lady
a
Teresa. Stand
also
down,
yeah, so
or I'll devour you piece by piece.
yeah, so they also yeah really maybe yeah, so heading, but yeah, so
it's okay, sister.
maybe yeah, so
You've done enough.
yeah, so like Teresa is yeah, so really want to yeah like Pascal, Oscar, and yeah, so like she also will want to do anything. Yeah, so to yeah, so just keep him yeah, so alive.
The only one my mother and father ever paid any
So I
attention to
think
was
yeah,
my
so you
older
have
brother, the heir.
also heading to we
But
can
you, Teresa, you noticed me when they didn't.
also like continue with the story going.
Supported me, smiled for me. I could never thank you enough, my sister.
Oscar.
Now, keep watching over me, Teresa. As long as you're looking after me, I can vanquish even the Lord of Demons. Take a good look. This is armatization.
Or even just or like yeah, so this time we need to like yeah, so like another chance. Yeah, so yeah, so you can also see, or even yeah, we need to heading. Yeah, so this one we need to doing yeah, so yeah, so because also like really yeah, so you also need to be like a thing. Yeah, so finally yeah, so also like sometimes yeah, so like so this one also just give it to so also with this very like a thing. Yeah, so you can also see like a really like a chant and yeah, so now it also with with Oscar turn. Yeah, so also maybe like some I think yeah, so yeah, so that time yeah, also having to so like yeah, so like near yeah, so finally yeah, we still need to do yeah, so this one or like I think like but also at the same we even like wait 1 second. Yeah, so yeah, so also like every time it's yeah, so scene fabric also can be like easy to in not dying. Yeah, so that's why you also need to be some way. Yeah, so just going with it one by one. Yeah, so you also see with the yeah, fabric just all getting yeah, but also it just all can be dealing some damage. Yeah, so you all happy. Yeah, so but or even this time it all yeah, going like a little bit faster than yeah, so with the favorite yeah, so yeah, so like the one that Teresa is just turning it to Baron and yeah, so yeah, she also like very soon. Maybe actually yeah, so she also not that like much powerful. Yeah, so because just or maybe having with the yeah like the yeah, so that like the art and yeah, so yeah, so that's maybe reason. Yeah, so yeah, so yeah, so yeah, so but also at the same time, yeah, so or maybe even it's okay. Yeah, so yeah, so like heading one by one, yeah, so like healing, yeah, so the wing, yeah, so they also like for head like healing by the person, so it should be okay, yeah, so I think maybe or even like having the person, yeah, so or like the one with the here, yeah, so you have it, yeah, so like the one with the probably, yeah, so yeah, so just like sometimes also can be really, yeah, so yeah, so you can also like bring very soon, so so like the HP also bring and but maybe also still sometimes, yeah, so also like having or with like some maybe effect, yeah, so yeah, so but on yeah, so the yeah with the side effect also disappear and yeah, so you can also like dealing with the better one, yeah, so yeah, so they also even or yeah, so like the marker is still like easy, yeah, really like really, yeah, so maybe yeah they are trying maybe to bring like mainly with the healing, yeah, so yeah, so just not to like making or falling down, yeah, so yeah, so or like staying, yeah, so like even with marker and yeah, so maybe also like this time we're having maybe having with yeah, so with her with the maybe like more damage, yeah, so we just all like having so like another one, yeah, so like sometimes with the I think with like around 15% can be like dangerous, yeah, so yeah, so yeah, so like some of the refrain, yeah, so you can also need to be like bring it like yeah, so yeah, so now even yeah, so just for like yeah with the Oscar and so you also can be dealing like a bit or even or yeah just turning with the barrier and yeah, so actually can be really only to like taking on the like yeah, so but now we this maybe this one, yeah, we just all like heading with the big one, yeah, so yeah, so also like somehow it can be like too big damage and yeah, so yeah, so you can also will be like yeah, so but some of them we also heading with the getting with the healing and yeah, so we all will be nice one, so also like or even more with the skill, yeah, so they also like yeah, so this one or even or is it okay to or like or even so yeah, so also like suddenly so like yeah, so but also this time is having or even it's just yeah like easy, yeah, so yeah, so but and yeah we have it, yeah, so like getting and yeah, so healing, yeah, so this one we just for like having with the maybe like a small one, yeah, so not to like having too much, yeah, so also like so this time also yeah, so like not better than last time, yeah, so maybe also with the skill, yeah, so you can also handle with the yeah, so with like the effective way to dealing with yeah, with the fight. Yeah, so now also like almost yeah, so it's just like the HP, yeah, so yeah, so now also with like the yeah, so yeah, so yeah, so non like the or yeah, so you still need to yeah having yeah, so until the end, yeah, so yeah, so just even like point down, yeah, so
Oscar, stop! This has gone far enough!
yeah, so now we also with like yeah, so like yeah, so and story coming, so yeah, so but they so also seem to be really maybe like a way, so so they also even return.
Stop! He's still.
So coming. So now even just returning with her hand, so and now it even so like trying to I think so just like suddenly so like so point time so so that's also maybe like not to mean but so so also even just or kill him so
No, he was
so
a good kid. He gave
so
me
just like
earrings for my birthday. Their family
so but maybe
heirlooms that
so
was
sometimes
supposed to
also
go to
can
his
be like
fiancée.
so like
I didn't know that at
decision
the
so
time.
so because it also like
I
trying to
told him he
like
should
dealing
give
by
in to the woman he cares most about in the world. And
so
you know
now
what he
so
did?
so just even
He
like
smiled at me
point
and
so
said I was that woman. So sweet, so innocent, and you took him away.
so just so so just even very sad so so probably also is just having so like once again so
Could you?
so also
How
like
could you?
so with the history and even so just so maybe also like the friend so but they also is going like so like once again and so so but even so so it's just like going to dealing so also like kill so once again so like the space so they also very so like maybe so like the very still so like the kind like so like the grab so like the history so with the before time so that so also like the in town so she killed Navis said so so also some so also like the very sad story but so also and so they even just like coming together and so like just been assaulted by Baron Han so so maybe also sometimes maybe so really so maybe not not to mean but so she maybe just really don't want so that's why also maybe so that time we had to
Oscar came at him first.
so like just kill him but not
I had to.
so now even
It
so
was for Luffy.
like and so just like women and
For my little
so maybe
brother.
so just if so like so point time so so like very like a little bit sad so so but we also like need to maybe so like the story and so they just like the point like that so so now we also like adding to the next so like the story so even see so so like the so just even like the maybe like the open eye but so so that even very like look very scareful
The same as Artorias. I killed her brother before her very eyes.
but actually just made like maybe in her dream so
It's the same, but I didn't have any choice.
see now it's just you so like even with the her little bar so so but now it's just we trying like pushing so even it's just point down so
I didn't want this.
There's nowhere left to run.
Nowhere for you or for me.
so it's just even make so make her very like maybe so with like her inner feeling so just going I mean yeah, so not like having a fire and so finally, yeah, so just or maybe or heading with the story. Yeah, so she also like nowhere làm, yeah, so even it, yeah, she don't know where. Yeah, so this also like sometimes, yeah, so there maybe it's like
You all right?
I ate too much.
Yeah, meaning beer.
That's all.
They were close. They supported each other ever since
Now we
they were
have
children.
another
I just
story.
did to them what they were going to do to us.
We also
And
like
who will killing them save?
The soul of my murdered brother.
Oh.
Whatever the case, we messed up the Therian part of the plan. They're probably making a new one as we speak.
There's no time to waste. Let's go back to the port and start our search.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so you also even or like have a bring with the new achievement. Yeah, so they said or like bring with the yeah, so like about yeah, so yeah, so you also with about with the Oscar and Berseria. So yeah, so even we just kill him. Yeah, so or yeah, never killing. And, yeah, so like have a yeah with the. Maybe yeah, so the maybe no way, yeah, so but he can only do so to yeah, so having with the thing, yeah, so yeah, so that's why also they also need to like and kind of this yeah, so they also like some like story, yeah, so yeah, so even also if it is sad, but yeah, so it also like just like knowing yeah, so like together and yeah, so also just like the story, yeah, that I think or maybe yeah, so just like the Chinese story, yeah, so that yeah, so like about with the yeah, like also with like a couple, yeah, so they also like die together and yeah, so turn into a yeah the butterfly, so yeah, so like have a outer yeah, so with like the thing, yeah, so then also like some yeah, so but anyway, yeah, so we all like yeah, so you need to or head back to the I think should be this way, so like they yeah, went back to the yeah, so they also with like the short story coming, but I think or maybe we have it yeah, so like head back to the like the coming that yeah we and then we can also heading yeah going to the story. Having yeah, so this time even yeah you don't see any like the shell, yeah, so with the we also like heading all the way and yeah, so yeah, so like the really thing, yeah, so maybe after yeah they like heading to the so can also have a so now we also have a or coming or back to the here, yeah, so we just also like have a quick save, yeah, so so finally yeah, we just all back to now one and yes, yeah, see, yeah, we also like we don't have maybe or even we just all like or going with the story,
I
yeah,
never
so
expected that Velvet would actually eat Teresa.
What else could she do? We never
Yeah, so
expected
also
that
like
Teresa would be a Therian either.
yeah, so like anything, yeah, so
Velvet and Lady
yeah, so
Teresa
like sad,
weren't so
like even
different.
didn't
They
expect,
both
yeah, so
loved
but
their
yeah, so also
brothers.
coming, yeah, so
Not everyone loves their brothers. Some just want them dead.
yeah, so also like
So where does this leave us?
It seems we must search for the
yeah,
new
so also
Therian that
probably
will
yeah,
fill
so
the
maybe
void left by
yeah, so they
Teresa.
also not that bad, but
It won't be
yeah,
easy
so
to
also
find
like
another who can
turning, yeah,
become
so
a Therian.
so because they also like maybe
It won't
heading
be easy
too
for the
far
Abbey
away
either,
and yeah, so
and they still may
even
not be
Terra
able to
just
awaken
turning with
Inominat.
the
We still can't assume that we're in the clear.
yeah, like
No, we
burial
can't.
and yeah, so while
If
also
it
just
takes time for the
thing,
Therian
yeah,
to
so
be
like
reborn,
spelling and yeah,
this
so
could
with
be
the
our chance to strike.
yeah, outtake,
Whatever
yeah, so
happened,
by
the seven
Malkill,
Therians'
yeah, so
ties have been severed
we
from
also need yeah, we
Inominat.
also like
But we won't
maybe
know if
yeah,
the
so need to
Empyrean has
back
been weakened until we
like
find out for
needed time, yeah, so
ourselves.
back to the
I
Abbey
can
and
try and see if I
yeah, so
can
like
sense the
fight
new
again with
Therian. So let's go back
yeah,
to
so
the
with
prison island
Arthur, yeah, so
first.
so maybe also
I
with jump
think
like
Velvet needs time to rest.
expect, yeah, so they also will come in like, yeah, so
If we're gonna take
so
down
like
our
Velvet
Taurus,
also
she
maybe
has
yeah
to be
really
there
want
with
to
us.
that
Yeah.
so with her willing, yeah, so and like heading, yeah, so that's why also will have, I mean, yeah, so we also heading back to the wall here, and we also see, yeah, but maybe also it's just our scene, yeah, so like didn't see, yeah, like the
First
Teresa
mate,
coming down,
there's
yeah, so
trouble. We got an emergency
yeah,
message
she
from
also
Port
can
Sexton.
maybe
A ship carrying dozens of exorcists just set sail for Titania. They
so
have orders to
but it's, yeah,
eliminate
so
the
not,
Lord
yeah,
of
so
Calamity.
yeah, so Barry is just our telling, yeah,
Looks
so
like the hideout's
so
not
that
so hidden
many
after
like
all.
knowledge are going to
It
Titania.
wasn't me. I didn't tell them
So,
anything.
like,
Then you won't have any problem helping us. We're rescuing the Therians.
Of course not. I won't let them take Kamoana again.
Wait, that information came from the Bloodwings?
No.
and
From a
also
peddler
continue
I
with
often
the
do
story.
business with. Exorcist operations like this are usually kept a closely guarded secret. And you're telling me a regular civilian knew about it?
You think it's a trap?
Trap or not, we don't have a choice.
Our enemies know the odds. If they've set a trap for us, that means they think they can win.
The Armatus!
Yes, they're likely to throw armatized exorcists at us.
Even your demon arm can't eat Armati. You might just have a real problem on your hands.
If I can't devour them, then we kill them.
Yeah, if we overcome the Armati, we can win.
Like with Oscar. But his Armatus was still incomplete.
From what I could gather, if the Exorcist remains armatized for too long, their Moloch will turn into a dragon. But to prevent these dragons from running wild, Melchior embedded a self-destruction art in both Exorcist and Moloch.
To think they would go that far.
This is all just conjecture, of course, but we should prepare ourselves as best we can. Just make sure not to leave any regrets behind.
So so also like the once okay, yeah, so Barry just coming, but yeah, so also like this time it, yeah, like nothing to say, yeah, so maybe also like don't know like what to do, or maybe yeah, so he maybe just like thinking. But now yeah, we also having with the another
I
story
really can't
before
fathom what the
heading
Abbey is doing.
back to the ship.
Even if they did let us know on purpose, why would they leave us be? I would have expected them to press the attack against us.
Even if their aim is to capture our allies as some kind of leverage against us, their plan is too many holes.
What if we decided to abandon Kamoana and the others? They'd be no closer to capturing Velvet.
Do they actually want the Therians back?
What are you saying?
Why did Melchior place that illusion on a ball to lure Velvet in?
That was so he could capture her, right?
And in case he couldn't capture her, he could kill her and create another Therian.
Okay, so if securing the Therians is so important to them, why would they throw Orthrus to the winds?
That's a puzzler. Melchior was right there, and he didn't try to protect Orthrus at all.
I don't understand it. It's like they're toying with us.
I don't see any point in that either. They must know we won't give up.
Actually, that could be close to the mark. What if they're just trying to rattle us? Everything would fit, including the assault on Titania.
Whatever's going on, I don't think we're going to like it.
Yeah, so they also even yeah, like or another way, yeah, so yeah, so also like the story
So,
and
Eleanor,
yeah, so we also
about that
continue with
Armatus Oscar
it,
used,
yeah, so
was that something the Abbey has been working on for a
yeah,
while?
so they are trying,
I
yeah,
was
make
never involved in
yeah, so
weapons
like need
development
to
or
having
anything
yeah,
like
some
that.
like
But I did hear of
different
a
story
secret
too,
research
yeah, so
division. Word
yeah, so we
was
want to like
that they were
knowing about
deciphering
the
ancient
story.
scrolls and books coming from every corner of the Empire. Apparently, Teresa knew something of the ancient tongue, and they called her in to help from time to time.
Did she work on Inominat's book?
I was never privy to any of the details, but I think the books were mostly about controlling Malachim.
Well, that Siegfried thing of Zavid's is some kind of power control device, right?
The Abbey probably learned about Siegfried in one of those books, and realized they could use it to armatize.
So Melchior tracked Zavid down and stole the formula. Makes sense.
It was all so they could create the Armatus.
Will Ifrit be alright?
Complete or not, they've seen that they can use the Armadas in battle. They have no use for him anymore.
Let's get back to Titania, Eisen. I'll help out with the ship.
Right. Let's set sail.
Yeah, so finally, yeah, so we also need to, yeah, so head back to the at the ship, and yeah, so we need to, yeah, heading to Berseria, yeah, so or even yeah, we yeah, going to the living, and yeah, we yeah, so also find some, yeah, so yeah, so you also see now time we also maybe spending some, yeah, so even also yeah, can be yeah, probably yeah, so we need to spend, yeah, so that's why also probably yeah, with better, yeah, so yeah, so you also see some number of yeah, with go, yeah, so oh yeah, so it's just or even yeah, so it's just okay, yeah, so oh yeah, so they also tiny oh yeah, so and also even oh yeah, so yeah, so oh yeah, so or maybe or even yeah, so little bit or expensive than the Apple gel, yeah, so maybe because the one, yeah, so oh yeah, so also the other with the medicine that prevent and kind of or maybe is also we maybe know it too, yeah, so because since we even yeah, we didn't use it, yeah, so you see yeah, so that's why you can also adding, and yeah, so bring once again, yeah, so before yeah, so it can be very nice, yeah, so we having yeah, so now we even yeah, we need to adding, or let me check again, yeah, so the yeah, yeah, so return to Titan, yeah, so yeah, so one, yeah, so that's the hey, we also need to adding, yeah, so we also some with the store, yeah, so yeah, so we also that's the same with the theory, yeah, so just coming from the Titan, and yeah, so also the free yeah, some the mid store, yeah, so now we also yeah, so continue with the story, and yeah, so just even with yeah, so back again with bamboo, yeah, so
So it was you all along, Bienfu.
yeah, so also even yeah, so just talking with the yeah, so now even yeah, so or yeah, so just maybe finding, yeah, so is maybe yeah, so he yeah, the trick, yeah, so that maybe telling, yeah, with some yeah, so yeah, so that's why also maybe yeah, so just coming with yeah, the traitor inside, yeah, so with the yeah, so this very little yeah, so you see maybe very cute, but maybe yeah, so he also seems very very and yeah, so yeah, so also they had this inside feeling, yeah, so yeah, so but yeah, so now we yeah, so spotting with the betrayed here in the girl, yeah, so now if or telling, yeah, so with the mark now kill, yeah, so yeah, so that's why so even yeah, so he know many things, yeah, so yeah, so little creature, and
oh no, you've caught me red-handed. I've been in league with the Abbey this whole time.
yeah, so even just coming, yeah, so
I'm the one you want.
We're listening. We heard it all.
Yeah, so but they also yeah, just hearing, yeah, so
do with us what you will.
yeah, so probably also every time, yeah, so whenever yeah, with maybe between the two talking, and yeah, so they also maneuver some people behind, and they also yeah, hear what they say. Yeah, so you also going eavesdropping, and yeah, so maybe sometimes, yeah, so they also having yeah, so
after this whole
maybe
business
yeah,
is
so
over with,
so it's just
they'll
yeah,
devour
because yeah, so
if that's what you want.
for some reason, and yeah, so they just joining. Yeah, so but now yeah, so
what does it feel like
yeah, so we also maybe having some with a different.
Does it torment you?
yeah, like the
Is it agony?
opinion and also yeah, so it also can be like the
hatred
with
empower you
the
to
conflict, yeah, so
Does it give your life meaning where there
so
was
now
none?
also, yeah, so like the talking about it, yeah, like the yeah, with about her, yeah, about herself, yeah, so
There's an Abbey ship in the front docks.
Take us around back.
they also yeah,
If
so
you
they
want
also
your
like the
answer,
some maybe
fight by my
yeah,
side.
like the dealing
You'll
and
see at the
yeah,
very
so with like
moment I
the
kill
conflict, yeah, so
Artorias.
you also will yeah, within the story. So but anyway, yeah, so they just or like the parrot and yeah,
In the
Navi
face of
just
doom,
like the
still the crow
different.
caws defiantly. You really know how to
Yeah,
fix
so maybe
me.
also yeah, yeah, so like the some like the something behind yeah, behind that Marshmallow, yeah, so yeah, so also with yeah with the damn food, yeah, so yeah, the little creature, yeah, so like the
So, you're using the forbidden arts. This
yeah,
has
so
to be
now also like the
Melchior's doing.
heading back to the Titanic, yeah, so yeah, so even just for like the going very well, yeah, so they also even just yeah, very just coming to like the jump, yeah, so like the from the high position.
That again?
Yeah, but also it's
What
just
a
maybe like a very
melodramatic name.
in yeah, so even also like the boom and any like the dealing with the damage, yeah, so
What idiocy.
yeah, so maybe just yeah with like the yeah, like the story and yeah, so so you say it like the yeah, so
We are the wings of the divine will.
yeah, so now even yeah with like the yeah, so turning with the like the art, yeah, so yeah, so also need to be yeah, so like the fight, yeah, so
As expected.
yeah, so also can be like a very powerful and or even just yeah with the one, yeah, so so like the look like the wall, yeah, so yeah, so like the very soon, yeah, so yeah, so but also as long yeah, so we cannot think and yeah, so like the dealing with some, yeah, so yeah, but some of them also like it, maybe yeah, so just having with the small one and yeah, so yeah, but you still see like the one with like the having with the yeah, like the shell, yeah, so so it's just like the coming to the dealing with. So like bring with the one yeah, without any shell, yeah, so we can also having with the yeah, so bring with the easy, yeah, so now so like the finally yeah, so yeah, so but they yeah, so also can be like the powerful, yeah, so they even with the shell, yeah, so yeah, so it can be like taking some little time, but yeah, so now we also like yeah, bring to like focus and so it to be okay. Yeah, so almost like doing yeah, so just bring like making into the instant, so we also yeah, so it be very nice, yeah, so yeah, so finally yeah, we just yeah, so like the point making them point down, yeah, but even they yeah, so still like have yeah, so yeah, so like going to kill. Yeah, so yeah, but it also it's just yeah getting yeah, so also yeah, so also even yeah, so like going to the down, yeah, so yeah, but they also even eventually also didn't yeah, so like just point down, yeah, so after yeah, so that even that's it, yeah, so
They destroyed themselves.
they just destroy. Yeah, so but in yeah, very also yeah, so she also seen like also very well, yeah, so yeah, so especially maybe like the after or like the killing Oscar and everything and yeah, so yeah, so also maybe really yeah, so making her very yeah, so even yeah, like having thing, yeah, so
Nearly done, but I'm still working
yeah,
on
so
the
maybe
critical
also yeah,
passages
so,
at the
yeah,
very
so
end.
her interview is just yeah really like very comfort and yeah, so whether yeah, so do it yeah, but maybe yeah, so just like
Oh, you really think we can make it past a horde of
yeah,
armatized
so
exorcists?
sometimes yeah, so also maybe like to do it, but maybe yeah, so when he think of her little brother, yeah, so he also can be like yeah, so
Don't touch that!
just even like yeah, not to letting the Navi said to touch, yeah, so
You don't have to do this alone.
We're all in this together.
So
And I promise.
so sometimes
I promise
so
I'll
seem that
protect you, Velvet.
so Velvet also really want to couldn't assume for but maybe so
Long ago.
so it's just even last time so said so even didn't get any food
That
to
sort of
eat and
idealistic
so
drivel will kill you.
so just all have a little just
Make your
taking
worthless
a
promises.
so
It
and
won't
then
change reality. Look what happened to Wafi. Dead.
so but maybe also no so sad so so even so eating any food and so she even feel
No matter how
hey
much you
so
cared for me,
so that's maybe also the reason we also won't maybe probably
torn away from him.
so very special fish so she also very so even with parent or so she also because she also a human so
An order.
she also probably so still had
We have to keep
some
Inominat out of the picture, so that
so
I
but now
can kill
she
Artorias.
so you can also have a look and so with the happen so after with the non-time so
Let's
so
go.
they
We'll push the enemy
so
back and keep an eye out for the Therians.
so now so or even or need to find and rescue the fairies so you also can be the fit or thing so I think we are saying so this one even we need to adding or just the inside and comment so
I know this isn't the best time, but I have
so also
something to
midway
say.
and also so coming with so painful so so she also he also
I've been inspired
so reveal his real
You were the one
identity
telling the Abbey about us?
so he thinks so sad so he also some spy
Melchior is a clever one,
Melchior
isn't
so
he? Planting his spy right next to Magilu.
so
After all,
even
the
so
forest is the best place to
maybe
hide a
really
tree.
something so
Melchior
I
used
think
his
with
arts to place
everyone
orders on Bienfu that
so and then
overrode
they just
Magilu's
simply
pact.
joining and so you also can be maybe making so conflict and so not to so having the white one so
Exerting control over someone else's life goes against
so
everything
but also
Aizen
so
stands
and maybe
for.
some
We
also
know you were forced to do it
maybe
against
still
your
going
will.
so they also keep going
Put everyone in serious danger. That's still a fact.
The Bloodwings also
so
knew what we were up to.
so finally
The
so
Abbey
good
would have
things
figured it out
so
with or
he
without you.
trying to
What'd you tell
telling
them
and
anyway?
any truth so between everyone so that's so you are having even it so a little bit too late so you just having some so situation getting so look even worse than
That's what
before
you told them?
It's
so
done.
they also
Pay no
so
more
they also need to
but
maybe
things
that
must
no
be
way
set
and
right.
so they just can only having toward the so
Eleanor,
maybe and with the
apologize
Abbey
for
so
suspecting you.
try so
I'm sorry.
Aizen!
That's right. I must apologize as well.
so maybe we also going
Deeply
so
sorry, Lady
one
Eleanor.
only having with
Very
with
well.
the trap
Apologies accepted all
so
around.
we so we can so they also we need to nothing so we just even or bring in 5 so I think it's in or even is or is it this so or so it's a bit I think 1 4 and so so or the base when so so but as long I haven't seen that we had so it's a bit this so it's just maybe we haven't non we even didn't know so so that maybe we second so maybe so check it or even seen this way so or even not this way so on the side yeah, so but we just like trying. Yeah, so you can also see like many.
First
So
they
like
robbed the
once
molecule
again,
of
yeah,
their
so
will.
so need
Now
to
their
either yeah
bodies
like
too.
or nip
Makes me
yeah, so
sick.
away.
But still, it fits their reason. They want strength, and no art can squeeze strength from a Moloch like that one.
Yeah, so why would this they also bring very smart yeah with the yeah so like very yeah like big yeah so like also very like fun yeah so yeah so also maybe yeah so yeah so maybe yeah there are no way but we have to during yeah so like very like maybe also can like just feel like a little bit annoyed because yeah so you see like sometimes we whenever we had to going to fight and yeah so also yeah so they also with like coming with like the skill yeah so they are not only one thing so that maybe also the reason we yeah so also just like a back and not to having too much or so even yeah you can like taking some time for yeah with it like having to refine it so by any yeah so you also just heading to building and yeah so maybe yeah so you also like Titan also getting like so many creatures yeah so they also like need to yeah so like having yeah so
Considerably powerful enemy.
now we also heading why we just all like coming yeah so like the white turtle yeah so yeah so like once again yeah so yeah so it's even very interesting yeah so wherever yeah so they also like coming here and so that's why also we made yeah so like need to encounter this but this way I think yeah we had yeah so let me yeah so oh yeah so or basement yeah so I think even we need to I think yeah from our base B2 yeah let me check again yeah so like the first floor or even is or species yeah so with like the coming yeah so the first way yeah so yeah so or it should be like another way that we or even yeah we just heading with the like the first floor but yeah so yeah so like even yeah then heading with the yeah so like very interesting yeah so yeah so basement yeah so with the maybe this one yeah so like the first floor and outer is all or maybe I think yeah we just even like heading by yeah so like the white position good yeah so but I think it's even we had it yeah so this way we also basement yeah oh yeah so species we had it I do have by yeah so yeah so finally yeah we just get it yeah so or better yeah we just had it yeah so with the story before the went inside yeah so this case also somehow with like so many story and you may maybe like and like want to yeah maybe really want to skip I think yeah so just yeah want to having yeah, bring more and yeah so we also with like and yeah so we
Even
so you can also with like
the
some
losses
like
are unacceptably high.
knowing yeah so
That's how
you
badly they want the Therians, and how big a threat we represent. Or it could be that it
so you
has
also
nothing
like
to do with
heading
us
to
and the
the
real
story
place to
and
test their new weapon.
associate with the
That can't be.
when
It's all an
about
experiment?
A blade
yeah, so
proves
how's
its
it going?
truth by making it through battle unbroken. Are exorcists all that different?
Your logic is sound, but it's still awful.
We were able to survive this time, but it won't be much longer until they've perfected the armatization.
That's not the only thing we need to worry about where ticking clocks are concerned. Am I wrong?
Velvet.
It doesn't matter. We kill whoever gets in our way.
Yeah, so finally yeah we just even yeah so or even yeah we just yeah see like the heading yeah very
So, You all got away.
Yeah, so they also like heading or inside somewhere. Yeah, so yeah, so like heading back and yeah, so yeah, so they also here. Yeah, so yeah, so also very good.
It's okay now, dear. I won't let them cause you any
Yeah, so
more
or
pain.
even yeah, Kamona just behind this side. Yeah, so yeah, so you can also see like
I could never
yeah,
forgive
the
them
anger
for
just like
involving children.
maybe just yeah
That's all.
block. Yeah, so because
Kurogane,
she's just
head
like
to
a
the rear
very
docks.
small girl.
Keep them safe. If you find
Yeah,
the
so
prince
and
at
even or
Griffin,
she's like
take the Von
still
Alti
like
and escape.
crying. Yeah, so
As you wish.
yeah, so also
Rokuro, take the
yeah, so like
Stormwell.
little girl. Yeah, so
Made it with the orichalcum you gave me.
so anyway,
You
yeah, they are
actually did it.
continue with the
I
story.
abandoned all desire and forged it with a clear mind. You will find no harder sword in all the world.
Stormquell, made from orichalcum. I'll use it well, Kurogane.
Yeah, so they also oh yeah, so finally yeah, we're just heading. Yeah, so this time we need to find Percival and Griffin. Yeah, so yeah, so we need to I think or even yeah, we need to heading like the Greenlandic. Yeah, so yeah, so you also see like the Arthur with the long yeah, like the journey and yeah, so they're trying to make yeah, so like they're coming with the next part. Yeah, so yeah, so any yeah, so they trying to like the gathering and yeah, so yeah, so but also with like the I think another story here.
The orichalcum blade, Stormquell.
It's the hardest blade the world has ever known.
Even to an untrained eye, that sword is obviously something special.
Kurogane is a real master. Color me a man.
The Godblade Stormhowl versus the Orichalcum Stormquell. This will be something to see.
Will it end in triumph, or will you need to try more oomph? The gods alone know.
The gods have nothing to do with it. Skill alone will determine who lives and who dies.
Yeah, so finally yeah, we just all heading with the yeah, so like the people. Yeah, so
Managed to avoid capture, huh, Prince?
As
yeah,
did
so
you.
oh yeah, so with the
You did
prince
well
and
to avoid
even
Artorias
yeah
and
with
his forces.
his Griffin. Yeah, so
Artorias is here?
yeah, so that's
He
like
is.
we
I
or
overheard
like
some
trying
exorcists
yeah,
mention it.
bring him back to here.
Artorias.
If you want to die, do it alone.
Yeah, so
We're
you know,
saving the Therians
yeah,
before
so maybe
anything
yeah, so
else.
the time yeah, so we need to
We're so
or like
close
the
to
gathering
deciphering the
and
ancient
yeah,
book.
go head back to the
We'll escape from the rear docks.
play. Yeah, so
Follow me.
Watch out, Princey Wincy. You ain't no Therian. If Griffin gets there first, we're leaving you behind.
Understood.
so now we also like the heading or like the, yeah, so you need to or like the escape find the bad door. Yeah, so or even yeah, maybe or like the heading back again. Yeah, so, yeah, so that's also maybe like the reason. Yeah, so like the not to heading with the or even yeah, we or yeah, we are in the another side. Yeah, so it's not the another yeah, like the previous version yeah that we coming. Yeah, so maybe also just like or need to be confused. Yeah, so yeah, so you also see like some like the wherever yeah we coming and yeah, we see. Yeah, so that may be the reason. Yeah, so we also look very like the a little bit of familiar, but also yeah, so like at the same time also yeah, so like heading with like some or with the other way. Yeah,
Will Artorias use an Armatus as well?
and now also another story coming.
It's hard to believe that the Abbey's leader would risk using an art that could end his own life, but
The shepherd's reputation would be ruined if he self-destructed over some botched formula. On the other hand, if the risk is based on the user's ability, then the legates might not have any trouble.
So if Artorias were to try, he'd armatize with Inominat.
Can an Empyrean be used as an Armatus? I'm not even sure Artorias can handle that.
He'll do it. Why else would he try to revive Inominat?
But we're talking about an Empyrean.
He'll succeed. I'm certain of it. This is the Shepherd Artorias we're talking about here. Whether god or devil stands in his way, he won't be swayed. That's who he is.
Velvet.
But it won't save him. He'll die by my hand. Empyrean or no Empyrean.
So now we also like heading back to the here and yeah, so you need to like going back to the or even yeah we need to with the or yeah the back one yeah so yeah, so like not to have the yeah with the phone yeah so yeah, so maybe because also that or that already with the many so they also she also why even just coming she also like a 1 second and she also like a very doesn't like so also with the reaching so they can also bring very far and or very maybe even with like other or like just like having so we can really bring with the maybe maybe not the risky one but also need to maybe also this way we can escape it with the bridge so very fast bridge and so there's no way to escape so maybe next time so even so hook so they also just disappear not here so bản so also can be feeling but so you need to really maybe some way so but even it's just 1 second and so they even need to feeling so that's also maybe not maybe night so you also need to be really something anyway so just also bring with the so arm so that's that they call it so now it also or with the reach so so you also a little bit time so you need to be feeling so maybe so also when so this one even you just can go in very faster than the other so but other so you can also just take in so maybe I think you still have time to escape but even this one you so no way and you may so other you just having so and then maybe finally so this one obvious or not this way so we just going to the down way so so you can also with the wish already disappear we also don't see any so maybe also that's the way so we need to so trying to and so even we just heading so final so with the another side so coming from the bad side so
enemy found the Von Eltia. Several enemy ships are heading this way
also
right now.
so even it's just going very soon so even with the enemy they just spot or trying to spot the ship so so maybe that's also the situation so it's getting so maybe expect so they maybe kill so so you can eat or even just or gunning so free so you also so you also no
Benwick, forget me. Take the Von Altia and leave now.
That's
so
madness.
just even
What do you think you're
trying
doing?
so
If I don't take them down, they'll sink you from afar.
Raise anchor.
so vậy also so even just or going to find so after with the no way but we need to but they need to have a
Don't die. You hear me?
so they also or living or with or other people so we also
We're not
trying
going to die. We're going to kill.
so now also need even maybe may take more time so we also with the so one so very or even we just having or even maybe they also should having with the maybe the minimum so between also so very or even just or having or okay so we're happy having 100 or even maybe or some of they just all like the multiple or even is seen or even is like didn't see any with like the minimum but so it's just like or they just even or like the weird so like further from arty so also like the multiple or even maybe somewhat even we can like or even like the multiple so because also or this time we just even like you see with maybe so just getting all the together with the strong but maybe not the so that maybe also reason that they maybe didn't want green but we also need some like like the hair and so like the even or maybe like the weird and or they see like the charm or maybe even this one or maybe or like the enemy and then this one with so just bad like the weird one so also like the one like the one by one so so and you can really like bring to like the training multiple so together and not to maybe only just with the stronger one so so they even will like recommend you to bring with the like the smaller one and that one so but I mean so after we change so it also good so you can also like the dealing some like maybe like the multiple so even so also with like coming so like the one by one and helping so also with like the multiple enemy together and so helping so they also even with the from the so by enemy so that's also very like interesting so also like the spinal so just like getting very soon so with only one remaining so also like very soon that we can so we also good thing so we also not very like very powerful but the other like so that's why we need to so like with the powerful one so we also can be like the big before the like the final fight so there also should be like many things
and Lord Artorias should be there too.
All the better.
But we still don't have a way to fight Inominat.
I told you, if you want to die, do it alone.
I'm not asking you to come with me.
Use me.
Percival.
Don't worry. Griffin got away. If you use me as a hostage, you should be able to steal a ship.
I owe you one for this. But don't expect gratitude.
I don't.
Looks like this is our best and only bet.
so they find so it also like suddenly Percival is coming so you need to like heading or even so like thing or even so it's just or like going back to the
don't forget
or
that.
So like inside so
Arthur's first maxim, right?
so that's maybe like the reason so he also want to really like heading with like so like sacrifice himself and so they can or getting one ship so one ship to so nipping so like here so Bible is also like let me check so it's also the like the white position or even not this way so so it should be this one position so like having the same like so they also just simply like so like not or like making other enemy to rotate so so it need also very
About this whole
so still
hostage
like
thing, you mean?
seem to be like maybe so also not that like very easy so
And that's unusual how?
Moggy Lou!
so now also like enemy so story
Her
and
thirst
so,
for blood knows
so they
no
also
bounds,
mention
and
with
she's got all the self-control
yeah,
of a wounded
mention
beast.
about but
With the way she's
so she also
acting,
know like a
I'm
little
not
bit
sure she'll be able to
yeah,
escape.
different or different
She's cut her
from
way through
before
all
so
her problems before. She can do it again.
yeah, she
I
like
hope so.
yeah, being
But
noticed
everything
by
has its
Navisa
limits.
and yeah, so
There's no blade that will not break, nor is there such a heart.
so probably yeah,
time
so
comes,
maybe yeah, so he
you'll
also
need to make
knows
a
something
decision.
behind and so that's why
Best to
also we
start
can let
figuring
it
it out now.
When the time comes.
yeah, so now even yeah, we just oh yeah, so just wait. Yeah, so by the end we just or simply nipping yeah, so like heading back to the wait, yeah, so we just heading yeah, so yeah, so we have it. Yeah, so you can also see like so many like soldier or yeah with like yeah, so they just like turning yeah with like yeah, so army tie yeah, so yeah, so now also very nice thing and yeah, so like all the people and they just
Well, looks like
yeah,
we
so you
shook
also
off
should
our
be like
pursuit.
except for Percival yeah, so maybe yeah, so he also like trying to yeah, so like just sniffing.
This is terrible.
So now with like inside the ship and
Now.
or even just on like
way we can do
no
that.
way yeah, so yeah, so you like
I
having
finally
something
deciphered the last part of the book. If what it says is true, then Inominat is already.
yeah, so green more yeah, so now it's just odd yeah, so like keep green and even
The coast is
yeah, so
clear.
All right, let's make a break for the docks.
yeah, so now even yeah, they just all like the swimming or there is just green
You're running.
yeah, so also probably yeah, like they won't coming very yeah, so that's also expired yeah, so
Lord Artorias and
yeah, so you also see even yeah, like coming yeah, so together yeah, so yeah, so that's also with yeah, like the one yeah, so they just coming yeah, so
Please, now's the time to negotiate for safe passage.
Step back, Your Highness. The girl before you wants nothing other than to kill me.
You better believe it!
This is a trap. We're leaving.
Let me go! I have to save her!
That ain't gonna happen, kid. Don't forget you're my ticket out of here, too.
I'm not your tool! Try to stop me and I'll take you down! Even you, Aizen!
yeah, so even yeah, so yeah, then after that just even coming yeah, so like they're trying to yeah, so like the big eyes and yeah, so
Isn't gonna stop me!
Don't worry. I have another trick up my sleeve.
That sword. Is that orichalcum? Good job, little bro. Never seen that before. Damn right! The hardest sword there is! It may be made of orichalcum, but still...
It's time. Stand down, Shadow.
Don't be a spoil sport. I'm just starting to have fun.
Get caught in the middle of this, and even you won't survive unscathed. The one to face Velvet will be Inominat.
yeah, so yeah, so you can even see yeah, so like they made yeah, so they also like jumping and yeah, so even can like very
Did you miss me?
yeah, when like very high and yeah, so yeah, so even yeah, so maybe sometimes maybe like a little bit like exaggerate, but
That's right.
yeah, so anyway, so it's just like
Crow. And more. I
yeah,
am
so
also Imperial.
yeah, so now it's just
Inominat,
or
the
it's coming yeah,
suppressor.
with like yeah, so like the real one yeah, so yeah, the real Nafisa yeah, so yeah, so being turned is like in yeah, so
If
in
you're gonna
Morgan.
do this, you've gotta commit. He's our enemy.
I know! This is just...
Yeah, so it's just even yeah, so yeah, so like not the real one yeah, so yeah, so that also like yeah, all the things yeah, so just created by Artonia yeah, so yeah, so that's why also need to be like a thing. Yeah, so I think it's also maybe yeah, so see like a story. Yeah, so maybe yeah, so also can bring yeah, like a China, so heading to the maybe near to the ending, but yeah, so we still need to have a note to see like so like how it's going. Yeah, so even yeah, we don't know like what happened. Yeah, so yeah, so and then yeah, we just even like yeah, so now have a coming. Yeah, so this one, oh yeah, I need to. Yeah, so yeah, so but also yeah, so maybe not that like a yeah, so even you count or like a building and oh yeah, so just like a having.
Is this the power of an Empyrean?
Yeah, so also like a having maybe like a before yeah, so yeah, so
this boy is Empyrean
yeah, so just even or like the print yeah, so like a telling with yeah, so like about with this one.
We took away his strength!
By kidnapping the Therians? Sorry to burst your bubble, but you were a wee bit late. It was never about the amount of malevolence the Therians devoured. What we needed to awaken him
was 8 different types. Greed, conceit, lust, cowardice, selfishness, obsession. Those 6 Inominat had already obtained by the time you managed to tear the Therians away. That leaves just the 2 that Velvet carries inside her. Once Inominat has them, he will fully awaken.
And I don't even need an Earthpulse for that. I can eat them right here.
I tell you, Will!
If you're that weak, stay out of my way.
Yeah, so yeah, so it's something yeah, Velvet just even trying to yeah, yeah, so using her like oh yeah, so yeah, so basically maybe
That hurts, Velvet.
Shut up! Shut up!
yeah, so it's just like an illusion. Yeah, so
Are you going to kill me, sister? Velvet, it was always so hard for me. I was so frail. All I did was cause you trouble. Is that why? Is that why you wanted me to go away?
I never wanted you to go. I wanted you to live. I wanted you to be by my side. But in the end, I couldn't protect you. All I could do was offend you. To get my vengeance, I devoured. I killed.
Of course you did.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Luffy. It hurt, didn't it? Fee! Kill him, please!
But... please?
It's Luffy said! He's my brother!
But Velvet, I never wanted you to avenge me. I mean, it's that sort of selfish emotion that creates malevolence, that creates the demons.
What?
That's why I'm going to help Arthur. We're going to make all the pain in the world go away. Including that hate, that ugly malevolence in you.
Ugly malevolence?
The awakened Inominat will suppress all negative emotions. He will remake humanity into beings free from sin.
You take away all their sins, and people aren't people anymore!
I think that's just what they intend. Like how they steal free will from the Malachim.
It will be a peaceful world, free from pain.
So your goal this whole time was to rob people of their free will?
If even an exorcist like you can let your emotions tempt you to betrayal, clearly it is the only way.
I'll make this world a safe place free from demons. That has always been my dream. Don't worry. My wounds will heal. Once I have eaten you, sister.
What's going on? This is bad! We'll be swallowed alive! Wait. Everything I did for you. How could you do this to...
Thank you. It's because of what you've done that I need to make amends. You've hurt so many people, and all for nothing.
You can't... Poppy!
Unfortunate.
But they're within me now. I'll find them.
A weapon can't just be hard, you know. It's gotta be flexible too, or it'll snap.
If you're addressing me, do you care to test that out?
Nah, think I'll wait on that. At least until you and Innominat finish up your armorization.
Shepherd Artorias, what have you done?
It's all according to my plan, Your Highness. Let us return to the capital.
What just happened?
We were eaten by an Earthpulse.
This happened to you before, didn't it?
It's different this time. It looks like our awakened friend Innominat is using the land as his vessel. In other words, this Earthpulse is now part of his body. I was able to flee him only because I found a rift in the Earthpulse as it formed.
So, Velvet and the others?
I guess I won my bet. Took long enough.
Bravo! You do have a talent, if nothing else.
Oh, Melchior. If you're here, this place must be more important than I suspected.
Move aside. I must close this Earthpulse rift.
Bienfu, protect the rift! Do well, and I'll forgive that little betrayal of yours. But if you run, my curse will follow you for eternity!
You got it!
It looks like I just won my bet. If I let you seal this rift now, I'll never collect.
Yeah, so now, yeah, so after we had, yeah, so like another world, yeah, so
Illusions won't work on
yeah,
me.
so like trying,
They
yeah,
can't
so
break a heart that's already broken.
yeah, so now even yeah, so yeah, so like all the yeah team, yeah, so they just save her, but yeah, so they also probably yeah, so there's some way to go.
This time, know that I won't.
Yeah, so you can also see, yeah, so also like one the little boy, yeah, so yeah, so I'm not sure, yeah, like maybe like the number one, but maybe yeah, so also just the one, yeah, so just from Teresa and even yeah, so yeah, so yeah, so but also sadly, yeah, so it's just even like turning, yeah, so yeah, so like I didn't get, yeah, so
It looks like we
yeah,
got
so also
sucked
like
into
the
the
pin,
Earthpulse.
yeah, so with the molecule out, yeah, so yeah, so now also like the heading, yeah, so like the different, yeah, so also
But
yeah, so you also see like that all the people, yeah, so they also even heading to like the different world, yeah, so yeah, with the Earthpulse, yeah, so yeah, so like the with like the maybe like the one that inside, yeah, so
It was all for him. I killed for him, but he said I was ugly. Nothing.
yeah, so yeah, so but now yeah, we yeah, so very just yeah, so like the
I have to kill.
yeah, so like the memory, yeah, so like even and like the repeat.
the whole time, she...
You're awake. Come on,
You're
we're
just-
leaving. I have to kill them.
But Inominat is your...
It's just an illusion! A fake! A trick! Or what if it was really him?
Yeah, so
Then that means he
yeah,
betrayed
so
me.
now even yeah, we yeah, so we are heading like the another world.
You think I
Yeah, so
can't
there
kill
are
a
also like the
traitor like
reason.
him? Why? Why wouldn't I?
So just like the coming, yeah,
Just
yeah,
how
so
many
wherever,
do you
yeah, so
think
like
I
the when yeah, with like the attorney, and yeah, so you also see also will have heading like the different, yeah, so like the world. Yeah, so also or even is have like
Fluffy,
yeah, with the
time to wake up.
yeah, like the bubble coming, yeah, so yeah, so even just see yeah, so like the and like the before, yeah, so that time, yes, like they didn't or heading with the
Grumble
situation, yeah, so
You must be feeling good.
you also see like the very yeah, so that time, yeah, so
No,
yeah,
this
so
is
they also
different.
very nice, yeah, so they also like the living in the yeah, the feeling, yeah, so just having yeah, so but yeah, so just even or
See,
like the
I
story, yeah,
killed
so
him. It was easy. I'm used to it by now. All
we
right,
also
we're
like the
getting
with
out of here.
yeah, with
your
the
power.
barrel hand, yeah, so just coming.
We've gotta find Aizen and the rest.
I said no!
Yeah, so yeah, so now if yeah, trying to like the yeah, bottom hit, yeah, so yeah, so just even yeah, going to yeah, and just going to slap her, yeah, so yeah, so wherever it's just like going like the yeah, with like the scenario, yeah, so with like the with the like the every, yeah, so yeah, like the
Fine.
I mean, yeah, so
I'll calm down and look for
yeah,
an
that like the
exit.
very common, yeah,
That's
so
what you
wherever
want, right?
yeah, so they also like the having comfort and even yeah, so just going to like the yeah, so like the having like that yeah, so by any, yeah, so yeah, so also like the having yeah, so like the maybe, yeah, so very just also yeah, really, yeah, so in her well, yeah, so
Whatever the case, we
yeah,
have
so
to get
now
out of
yeah,
here.
even or yeah, just
Let's keep
inside the
moving for now.
power, yeah, so
I guess so.
yeah, so you need to be yeah, really finding, yeah, so yeah, so also like the thing yeah, so whenever like yeah, so like the awesome or the like the scenario also just like the common and yeah, so also like the yeah, so also like the fight or even yeah, so they just like the have a like the yeah, so snap hit, yeah, so snap people yeah, so bunny yeah, so here or even we need to or heading with the fine level, yeah, so like the heading to the next part, yeah, so
I don't think we have a chance.
yeah, so also even yeah, like the or even they had like the spat, yeah, so yeah, so like the inside the this world so just even like the very like the yeah, so you also just like the invisible one, yeah, so yeah, so you can even like the can't see, yeah, so yeah, so it's maybe yeah, so in yeah, so in their world, yeah, so yeah, so there also can be like many kinds of creature, even yeah, you can trying to like the spot, yeah, so yeah, so but just yeah, we just even heading yeah, so like heading on bar one, yeah, so yeah, so like the final, yeah, I think we just or heading with the women, yeah, so
Hey, is everyone all right?
yeah, so you also see like some yeah, so any or even we need to yeah, so now to like hitting any enemy and yeah, so that should be fine. Yeah, so yeah, so but also like this. Yeah, sometimes also need to like really or pass through. Yeah, so that's why we also need to yeah, so like one by one. Yeah, so already yeah, so they also yeah, so here with like the Earthpulse and yeah, so where they are.
But I'm worried about Velvet.
This may be more than he can bear. Not that I blame him.
They also like this story and yeah, so
rest within me for a
yeah,
while.
so you also like
No.
yeah.
But if you don't, then
Yeah, so they also talk about forever and yeah, so even maybe yeah, so doing like turning and
I should at least be at her side.
yeah, so like yeah, so
stronger.
Yeah, so
But I haven't.
yeah, so there's reason behind yeah, so he also or she want to like so like killing but yeah, so like conflict.
All the help you need sometimes. Like when I lost my mother.
Yeah, so that's also with like yeah, so situation yeah, so even we also like having one until
Just remember that I'm always with you, Laffy said.
I know. Thank you.
yeah, so any yeah, so they also like happy yeah, so turning yeah, so with the next part yeah, so yeah, so now we also heading to the yeah, so you also like coming with the more yeah, so yeah, so then we made yeah, so just like the simply like or heading with like the on this side way yeah, so yeah, so also with like the chance they were just having yeah, so buddy also yeah, so maybe not like touching anything yeah, so they also like oh to be fine yeah, so yeah, so now also like heading to the next yeah, so yeah, so even or we just heading with the midway yeah, so yeah, so you can also see like coming or even yeah, this way yeah, so yeah, so almost like that heading to the wrong direction. Yeah, so you also see here yeah, so we just like swap to the another level yeah, so yeah, so but I will still or yeah, so also like coming yeah, so but also with like some hidden way.
Could he really be Velvet's younger brother?
It could have been an illusion
now also another
to torment
story.
her. Don't you agree, Eleanor?
I do. Velvet's objective is avenging her brother after all. We've all seen how strongly she feels about it. I find it hard to believe that the one so dear to her is still alive.
I don't know what powers Inominat possesses, but I think that really was her little brother. Velvet was able to see past Melchior's illusions. But look at her now. I just don't want to believe that the real Laffy could do such a thing.
Could it be possible that Inominat was reborn into her brother's body?
I don't know. But if that was the case, I'm not sure Velvet would be in so much agony.
Yes, I guess. Inominat actually being Velvet's brother. It makes a twisted sort of sense. But it's too awful.
Yeah, so also like having yeah, so coming yeah, so also like maybe like want to get no into yeah, so maybe also there are some yeah, so that's why also need to so maybe no yeah, so or maybe yeah, so we need to be or this way yeah, so also like heading to swap to the another way yeah, so or even almost just like once again yeah, so right yeah, so also like even just like yeah, so didn't yeah, so yeah, but someone hey also can be like very tricky yeah, so they even also like already tend to like just standing and yeah, so waiting yeah, so yeah, so that even yeah, so we don't like nice yeah, so yeah, so maybe just harder don't like yeah, so maybe so especially some of them even like invisible and yeah, so you even need to like trying to discover them yeah, so yeah, so also and anyway so we'll also like yeah, so this also very soon and yeah, so just like next time yeah, we don't hope yeah, so like one yeah, so yeah, so like encounter them again yeah, so yeah, so somehow so maybe yeah, so just like first time would be okay, but yeah, so when you're like heading with the once again, yeah, so you also can be like yeah, so like getting even yeah, like don't want to heading again, right? Yeah, so just because you already and yeah, so even maybe like yeah, so maybe just like the same thing, yeah, so yeah, so anyway, yeah, so yeah, so also like trying to heading, yeah, so already yeah, we just even heading or even just tracing, yeah, so even need to another, yeah, so yeah, so like what a annoying thing, yeah, so yeah, so they also like sometimes we also understand it, yeah, so yeah, so maybe the story also can be having like yeah, so like somewhere and they also will just living like maybe trade, yeah, so, so even also is that yeah, so like having with the track and yeah, so you also like no way, but yeah, so you also need to be like going into it, so yeah, so or maybe yeah, so just also like one like yeah, like having with like nice story, yeah, so but maybe other is also okay, yeah, so also even like sometimes we may like yeah, so like not expect to hit him, but yeah, so I think we just getting some like we yeah, so learning and so how to dealing with like nice one, yeah, so maybe yeah, some of them yeah, so yeah, so you just going with like dealing with more and yeah, so you can also learn how to get him with the yeah way. Yeah, but also yeah, so just like seeing the other maybe also like similar with the yeah like the game nature and maybe yeah, so they also like yeah like prefer not to having too much like because it also can be yeah, so like take time, yeah, so like so rather not to like and yeah, so just simply heading to the next like checkpoint rather than yeah going to like fighting too much, yeah, so yeah, so but anyway, yeah, so yeah, so finally yeah, we just heading to the next yeah, like point, yeah, so yeah, so we also need to also like once again also yeah, so like looking yeah, so or even with yeah heading with the final, yeah, so yeah, the player we just heading and yeah, so they even or like finding yeah with like also like once again, yeah, so with the yeah, so like before and yeah, so they also have
Stay with me. I'll get someone
yeah, so
right
we also
away.
with like have Celica, yeah, the yeah, so also with Arthur, yeah, so that's yeah, so before like have it yeah, so with the Felix, yeah, so yeah, so you also see yeah, the yeah, so like even yeah, Celica or like not here now, but yeah, so you also like know about with the history and yeah, so so like how yeah, so like story, yeah, so like I mean
If
like
you've been
that, yeah,
working
so
that hard, you surely need a break. I just happened to get my hands on some prickle boar meat. I'll be cooking up a stew for dinner. But would you care to join me?
No,
All I have on me now is this apple. Here. Once your belly is full of warm food, you'll be able to pick yourself back up. I can feel it. Your body is shouting, I want to live.
I'm a disgrace. I don't deserve to live.
Is life something you have to earn? To deserve?
Well,
these feelings are natural. You eat when you're hungry and cry when you're sad. Feeling these things is proof that we're alive.
Alive?
What's your name? Mine is Celica. Celica Crow.
I'm an exorcist. Tori... No, Arthur. I'm Arthur.
What in the world was that?
Rokuro! Aizen!
You saw it too then?
Sure did. Artorias. And he called himself Arthur.
I've heard of this. The Earthen Historia. They say that events on the world's surface cast imprints on the Earthpulse that runs below.
In other words, an illusion of the past.
It's not an illusion. That was my sister. So, he managed to fool her too, is it? Yes, that must be it. That's why she freed me from the prison.
Rokuro, have you recovered from your wounds?
Yep, tough as nails, that's old Rokuro. I'm more worried about Velvet. She okay?
How could she be okay? Inominat is reborn, and it's her little brother.
A blade can't just be hard. It's gotta be flexible, or it'll snap the first time it meets an unexpected force. I misunderstood the true meaning of strength, and so did he.
Let's just worry about ourselves for now. This Earthpulse is completely under Inominat's domain. We can think of it as an extension of his body.
Yeah, which means my power won't get us out of here.
Be wary. Inominat may be the one showing us these memories. Remember, he's after Velvet.
And the 2 types of malevolence inside her.
True. And we may be able to use that against him to get us out of here.
What are you saying? Just use her?
If it's necessary.
We have to keep moving. Nothing will be gained by staying here. And we ought to look for Magilu. Even she doesn't deserve to be stuck here forever.
Yeah, so now also like the heading. Yeah, so like the another one. Yeah, so actually we need to also heading. Yeah, so like the 1 second, or even oh yeah, so we need to find a way out. Yeah, so yeah, so you also see like the with and like the keep going. Yeah, so yeah, so you also still like this. Yeah, so even it just said yeah, so you need to find a way out. Yeah, so yeah, so there also no way with yeah, just like
what is
stay
this
here.
Earthen Historia you mentioned?
As I've said, an Earthpulse is a natural force that circulates within the land. Wind blows, water flows, birds fly, flowers bloom. All actions in nature leave their mark on the Earthpulse. These marks become etched within the land itself and remain a part of the Earthpulse, like memories.
So it's a record of the world's past.
Does it remember human and Moloch deeds?
Everything that occurs is part of nature, including the acts of humans, Malachim, and even demons.
So that means that even this very conversation is being recorded in the Earthen Historia?
Anything bad I've done in secret, any insults you've ever told behind someone's back, the land sees it all.
My insults?
It's just an example. Pay it no mind.
Does that mean that Inominat is drawing specific memories from the Earthen Historia and showing them to Velvet?
I believe so. That's how Rokuro and I saw the same thing, even though we weren't there. With the Earth itself as his vessel. It's a trick only Inominat could pull off.
Awfully devious for a self-styled Empyrean.
But the attack did strike home. Keep a close watch on her until we're out of the Earthpulse.
Right.
Yeah, so now also like the yeah, going like the another part. Yeah, so oh, by the way, yeah, so yeah, so also still need to like the heading. Yeah, so there's some way. Yeah, so also heading. Yeah, so but before heading to the next part, also or they also like the story. Yeah, so yeah, so you also like the very common. Yeah, so like the happy after maybe like the little
She's in rough shape.
story and
How
yeah, so
long
they
do you
also
think she'll last?
maybe with like
What do you
the
mean?
more detail. Yeah, so
Just what I
so with
said.
like the within
Remember,
some
hardness alone won't
yeah,
save
like
you
the
from
talking.
breaking.
Yeah, so
If she
they
keeps
also
being shaken up
they are
like
talking
this, she
about
won't be able to handle it.
But what can we do?
If she breaks,
well,
she
we can
breaks.
also knowing
Until then, we go
know
on with our mission.
about the some with the story. So it's been
If you let
so
sympathy fog
especially
your
sometimes
vision,
you may
you can end up
encounter
crushed
with
on a
the
reef.
some very
Even so,
special
we
name.
can't
So
just let her suffer.
so that's why
It's
also
too
will
much.
so they
I'm
also
fairly sure that
agree
Velvet would
with
say the same thing if she was in
maybe with
Iceland's
the story
place.
too.
And do
So
you agree,
explain and
Moguro?
Me?
so how
I still have a
to
debt to
get into
Velvet.
the
I
story.
will pay it. But in the end, her fate will be something she'll have to decide for herself.
Now
That's true, but
so
Then
have
I have a decision of my own to make.
so that's so
I
even or
won't give up on
hopefully
Velvet,
also
no matter
bring
what.
I see.
so under
Do what
Velvet
you
and
have
so
to.
you also
won't
maybe
stop
after the happen so also we just or living to so to so also the same so also heading to the other way so maybe or even or this one not so or even it's just or turning with the so with another way so so it also should be another so not this one. So rather we had heading to once again and so we see with the white direction so maybe also we just having so they even sometimes will appear with the invisible man so that even sometimes it can be and so expect but I think so heading with the so they also even coming with the story again so with the history so you also can the so maybe that's how you made it so we see many story coming
Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
so that's why also so
With the brigands
but
stepping
so
up their attacks,
also
the town elders have been worried. But this
so
should put their
knowing
minds at
the
ease.
story so
No.
so before
If the
they
brigands turn into demons,
even
my
Arthur
fence
turning
won't
with
stop them.
so
Nothing.
Abby
Don't
and
worry about it.
so
I'm pretty
being
confident in
bad
my carpentry.
so also maybe
And the other two?
so
Probably at the cape
the
again.
antagonist so
I've
for
warned them
people
100
turning
times that it's
so you
dangerous.
also see so
Well,
Celica
he said
so
probably badgered
the
Velvet into
elder
going.
sister of
Don't worry,
so
she'll watch out for him.
Yeah, I can only hope that this
maybe
little
so
one
it's
grows up
they
to
also
be as strong
really
as she is
maybe
one day.
be very good relationship so so insecure and
You're happy, I hope.
so but now so you see so she
Of course
so
I am.
author
I
so
never thought I could
or
ever
maybe
be this happy.
just coin so or before maybe that time with so maybe after now so we just or bring to name it himself as Arthur so so maybe not to bring this with real identity so that's maybe
I
also
only wish
reason
I'd
so
known earlier.
so
I
also
would have made something even nicer
somewhat
for you.
and they also stand to so something hiding so but we
You made
so need
this
to
for me?
trying to
Yeah.
discover
all my
so
heart into it.
maybe
I'll
so
cherish it
one by one so
It'll
also
remind me of this happy day.
Let
so
this
now
serve as
so
proof of our love.
so just all going to
Yes, I swear.
Arthur is just
I
giving
swear to protect you both with my life.
item so you also trying to have a maybe with her so as
That's Lord
maybe
Artorias' past.
so that time so with
Oh, that's rich! You mean you believe that tripe?
It's all a pack of lies. His smile, his promise, everything.
so and now even so so you also going to once again so going to destroy the bubble history so now even with the so you also see
To
coming
think I ate up his lies without
so you also
questioning them.
any
what we just
yeah, so maybe there's some
Was
like
that from before the
enemy
opening?
we also need
Yeah.
yeah,
Celica
like
was
coming
there,
soon.
and Artorias still had use of his arm. It didn't look like he was an exorcist either.
I never would have thought Lord Artorias could smile so tenderly.
But he's since become an exorcist, taking on the mantle of shepherd and the weight of the world.
All because he lost his beloved wife.
I'd understand if you wanted to back out, but at this rate, I think the time is coming. Not much longer now.
It's coming.
Yeah, so oh yeah, so it's just yeah, like why yeah, so yeah, so that's maybe also the reason yeah, so maybe Arthur yeah, so he lost yeah his wife and yeah, so they also can be like a really thing yeah, so yeah, so like a really yeah, so even yeah, so just like want to maybe like create like a so-called yeah, maybe like yeah, like the perfect one, but maybe yeah, so actually yeah, so not that. Maybe yeah, so he is
Velvet
right.
didn't
So
know those things about Artorias and Celica, did she?
Probably not. That was when the two were alone and first getting to know each other.
We were seeing glimpses of a warm, loving family. But really, it just gave me the creeps.
Same here. I could keenly feel Inominat scheming behind everything we saw.
He's trying to get at Velvet.
I think she used to truly love Lord Artorias. Having that happy past thrust in front of her at a time like this must be tearing her apart.
Probably. But a demon like me wouldn't understand.
What Velvet is going through is horrible. Even as a human, I can scarcely imagine what it must be like. But I approach it, just a little bit, because like her, I was his pupil.
Artorias said he needed 2 types of malevolence to awaken Inominat. The illusions at a ball, making sure we knew about the attack on Titania, and Inominat appearing as her brother. If all of that was planned to extract the malevolence from her, we'd all better brace for worse to come.
there also another yeah, so like Arthur yeah, so yeah, so now we still need to yeah, so like heading some way yeah, so for yeah, so like living finding way out yeah, so but also or even just see yeah, so yeah, so they also like once again yeah, so yeah, so also every time they also with the Earthpulse and yeah, so like the bubble yeah, so
The Scarlet Knight?
yeah, so now even yeah, so yeah, so just back to the situation yeah, so yeah, with like the Scarlet like yeah, so where the yeah, so with like the that it just turn right yeah, so or the moon just turning
So many of them.
yeah, so but it also or even maybe yeah, so they also like the same like the maybe experience that yeah, so yeah, so even with like the Arthur yeah, so can't say why and yeah, so that's also like really with the yeah, that's like the same with Velvet now yeah, so just coming that's maybe like reason they also just like repeat yeah, so yeah, so maybe also just coming yeah, so that like yeah, so now yeah, but even so, yeah, so like yeah, so Sally they can just yeah, going to yeah, like push away and yeah, so even just being like eventually yeah, with the demon yeah, so even also like the same yeah, so that maybe also just like the same situation that with Velvet and yeah, so she not his father and yeah, so that's also like this yeah, maybe just turning with the demon yeah, so or even yeah, so like the turning with like yeah, so like the innominate yeah, so yeah, so like with the yeah, also even or with the remain yeah, yeah, so like he just gave
Why?
yeah, so maybe also like knowing maybe like more about with the story yeah, so maybe yeah, sometimes also can yeah, so like every time yeah, we don't know but yeah, so when you're like going
Remember
like
this
inside and
moment well, Artorias.
yeah, so they also
Humans are weak.
yeah, so it's just yeah, probably just yeah, I think the same and also even yeah, so with the yeah, so and also with now here just yeah, so coming so yeah, so maybe yeah, this guy also yeah, made like a critical one yeah, so big yeah, so you also like the wherever we're heading, and yeah, so you also will like appear, yeah, so together. Yeah, so yeah,
They wouldn't.
yeah, so it's just this guy just maybe the one, yeah, so also yeah, like a choose the like a one to like yeah, so like turning with the to see the yeah, like a romance, yeah, like a story coming. Yeah, so now even with the like a night, yeah, so yeah, coming from the yeah, like the in yeah, so like the
Don't tell me the Empyrean we've been searching for was here this whole time.
now it's just coming.
These Malakim.
Yeah, one.
So they have been reborn, but be not deceived. They are not the same people you knew.
Yeah, so this one, yeah, so also like the scene, yeah, so see seven, yeah, so just yeah, so like the
Why must
yeah, so
fate
like
be
the
so cruel?
first time, yeah, so we also so even yeah with yeah, so that time Farfetch trying to defeat and yeah, so even like the or yeah, so as a sacrifice, so maybe yeah, so and yeah, so like that time, yeah, so also like having yeah, so now also only like yeah, so having or with like so inside Farfetch, yeah, so they have any yeah, so also like
I'm
you
sorry
also
I
see
couldn't keep my promise.
yeah, so after it just yeah giving yeah, so like again
I'll
there
make
yeah, so
things right.
yeah, so just like spanning
I'll
from
abandon who I am.
whatever seen yeah, so where she from, but yeah, so like us maybe seen yeah, so like just like after with the
I will forge a pact
or with the night, yeah, so it's like yeah, so it's, and then yeah, so just like coming yeah, so that's maybe like where like she at the beginning.
Do you
and
have
yeah,
it
so
in you? You who abandoned my friend's ideals and fled.
it's something like anyways. Yeah, so you also continue with the story and yeah, so you see like I think
my name is Artorius Colbrand. I have inherited the will
yeah,
and
so
the
now it's
strength
even
of
just
Claudin
when
Asgard.
yeah, so like the coin with the alternate or with the full and so alternate Cobra, yeah, so yeah, so it's like trying to have it.
Let tonight's tragedy change.
Yeah, so like have a yeah, so that I just yeah turning with like the antagonist. You need to like have it. Yeah, so you also know even more like the about with the story, yeah, so or maybe with the intro about it. Yeah, so before this like the game, yeah, so
Don't remember? Not at all.
They said you were reborn as a Malak. That means
yeah, so that's also yeah, like a very like maybe yeah, so today we also having like a yeah, like a quite number, yeah, so after we having yeah, so we see like the yeah, so we also have like a very many things happen, yeah, so from yeah, so like the few of Oscar and Teresa and yeah, so even also like the having yeah, so like the big with the attorney and yeah, so Abby again. So now he also heading to inside Earthpulse, yeah, so
I knew. I had already caught on to who Ceres really was.
Velvet.
But it doesn't matter. What does it change?
he just yeah,
I'll
yeah,
devour
so like
anything
scene,
to
yeah, so
fulfill my goal. My sister. My
or like
brother.
yeah, so even she know about with the story, yeah, so that's time.
That's who I am. That's all I am.
Like yeah, so it's very just yeah, like keep going, yeah, so yeah, so that's maybe like the reason they also would like a night to yeah, so continue and even yeah, so yeah, so you also see like the having I think you seen yeah with like the one yeah, so once again and yeah, they also with the way yeah, so yeah, maybe I will with this way, yeah, so they also having with the finally yeah, so having with the yeah, so also like the but yeah, with or even with like the with the four, yeah, so so it's still like some way to go.
Was the day all of this started, wasn't it?
Yeah, the opening.
But we just are heading
Nominat was halfway
with the
revived and
story.
demons became visible to all.
His power also robbed almost every Moloch of their free will that day.
I never imagined that Lord Artorius' quest to change the world was so steeped in tragedy. The villagers should have never sold them out to those bandits.
It was cruel, yes, but nothing remarkable. People are capable of anything when under pressure. Even more so when they can do it under the mantle of the greater good. Velvet's family was probably the furthest outside the village circle that night.
That's pure selfishness.
Humans are selfish creatures. You should be aware of that by now. That's why you said what you said just now, even if you didn't know it. Artorius' quest to change the world, not Artorius' quest to save humanity. I mean no disrespect. It's just an observation.
A man with the power to change the world turned his back on the potential of humanity. That may be the biggest tragedy of that night.
The savior of the world lost all hope in its people.
Yeah, she also like happy going with like that time in. Yeah, she even also maybe really like needing to eat with the situation, and they even so maybe like no way, so but
Eisen, you said
so but now we also heading with the final level,
right?
So there also like some story before, so heading to the.
I'm afraid I don't have an answer for that. We know that humans are sometimes reborn as Malachim, but not how or why. It's more likely among people with greater resonance, but the process is still a mystery.
Huh. So it's not something that happens, or that can be made to happen easily. Ordinarily, at least.
But Velvet's sister was reborn as Ceres, and her unborn child came back as Laphicet. What are the chances of that?
It might not have been chance. They both died on the Scarlet Night. Their rebirths may have been influenced by the sacrificial ceremony.
Are you saying that Nominat made it happen on purpose?
Call it an educated guess, but I don't think even an Empyrean can control the lives of humans or Malachim at his whim.
If it wasn't chance, it might have been destiny.
Velvet said she ate Ceres, her own sister reborn as a Moloch. How could such a horrible thing be destiny?
Sorry. I didn't mean to make light of a tragedy, but our fates intertwine, the good and the bad, whether we like it or not. That's what makes it destiny, right?
True. But this...
Get a hold of yourself, Eleanor. Velvet and Laphicet are in rougher waters than any of us. They'll be looking to you to light their way.
Yes. I must remain calm and steady.
Yeah, so now they also so like they're trying to like so need to be like very or even so and need to so like heading very kind so not to so heading like a thing so
Look! Over there!
so now you're also heading
an Earthpulse rift. We may be able to get out from there.
See also like the final see like Earthpulse. So but also like one second.
There's something I'd like to speak to you about.
So like the story. So also like the history coming in. So just even maybe so like really just one ever to so we see like so like every time and also so now so like after
the ceremony to resurrect
so like the dedicated and so they also build the great to just
but I have
in
read your notes.
so remember so
You wrote that if Nominat is resurrected, we can make a world free of demons.
7 years ago, a soul with strong resonance, my own unborn son, was sacrificed for that purpose. Now, Nominat's resurrection is half complete.
Because of that, everyone's resonance has grown stronger, enabling them to see demons.
Yes, that's the truth behind the opening.
So, if one more person is sacrificed...
Nominat's resurrection will be complete, and his power will spur the creation of many new exorcists.
And there is another Scarlet Night very soon. Arthur, I must ask.
Luffy said.
Can't I be the sacrifice?
Tell me, why do you think that birds fly?
I think that birds fly because they must. Why else would they have wings if not to embrace the sky? I have wings too, weak as they are. That's why I must fly, now! If we miss this Scarlet Night, the next won't be for another 3 years. By then, I won't be alive.
Luffy said, why would you say such a thing?
The 12-year sickness. That's the name of my disease.
So you know.
I'm not afraid of being sick, but I don't want to just be a burden on everyone until I die. I couldn't take it.
Your wings are your will, and they are strong.
Lars. Please. You can't tell Velvet about this.
I promise.
I'll make a new world. A world where my sister can be happy.
Don't talk to me about will! About wings! Both of you! Together! You betrayed me!
Whoa, hey! What's everyone apologizing for? We're a family, right? Hurry back. I'll make you a quiche, just the way she taught me. No kidding. I think you'll be an exorcist to rival even him.
Shut up!
He fell further than this back at the shrine. I will have my revenge. Revenge for Laphicet! Laphicet knew so much more pain than I ever will. And still, I couldn't do anything for him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Shut up! It's a lie! A dirty lie! All of it! It's all their lies! And I believed it! Die! 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 Get out of my way, you disgusting monster!
What is this thing?
Yeah, so suddenly, yeah, so even, yeah, so when the monster is just coming, yeah, so, yeah, so after like this, so she like trying to destroy all the earthen bubble, yeah, so also see like many things, yeah, so also even like green or yeah, so I think it also probably need to like some way, yeah, so yeah, so also need to really, or yeah, we just yeah, green this way, yeah, so yeah, so also like green with the big one, yeah, so yeah, so but anyway, yeah, so also hopefully like I think yeah, we only yeah, just like after healing and yeah, so also maybe like little or like next time. I think yeah, we also like very cool to the maybe like yeah, like near the end, yeah, so yeah, so also see like so many happen, yeah, so also yeah, so even with the history, yeah, so like mentioned now, yeah, so definitely also the reason that yeah, so private is also even or yeah, so it's just coming, yeah, so also like very yeah, so like soon, yeah, so also with like dealing with the damage, yeah, so you can also see it also even or some of they didn't go in like quite yet, so maybe I think it's also that time maybe like just maybe having maybe to midway and yeah, so they also will suddenly like a midway, yeah, so they also just seeing like coming, yeah, so okay, or even it also need to or like even or like together, yeah, so yeah, so like also with the magic or yeah, so together, yeah, so also at the same time and even with yeah, so who of them or even it seems we can or like the thing, yeah, so like a tree or even an anyway. Yeah, so yeah, so just also think one yeah then but maybe also once again yeah, so yeah, so just like heading back to yeah, so also see with like what happened yeah, so yeah, so we also see with like sometimes also didn't won like I think like family yeah, so but we also just yeah, yeah, so like even yeah, so we see like mong yeah, the demon yeah, so we also like once again yeah, so we also yeah, just like a little time yeah, so see when we yeah, when like non one yeah, so yeah, but even this way it didn't work much yeah, so yeah, so we also see like even with the midway fight is also even yeah, going much yeah, so yeah, so definitely also like with this demo that is coming. And also you see yeah, so even yeah, like many is just also like heading with the zero and yeah, so it doesn't like making much with the damage yeah, so yeah, so that's also like a little bit yeah, like I said so also with that we I think maybe that we also need to be like having yeah, some time yeah, so until yeah, we like finding yeah, so but also even yeah, this we need to yeah, so like one yeah, yeah, so like first yeah, so can be like I haven't seen yeah, which ones I or even maybe yeah, they're just the one that is yeah, so also see like coming different yeah, so need yeah, we try like some way and see which maybe like making some damage yeah, so this also should be okay. Yeah, so also need to even or this one we had to yeah, so the pancreas yeah, so yeah, so also like at the same time yeah, so or even yeah, we're just getting yeah, so once again yeah, so yeah, we also see like many or even yeah, we yeah, so this thing we also can yeah, during one yeah, so yeah, so also maybe that's why we may need to like maybe like some time or maybe even just or maybe yeah, so we also maybe like taking a little bit long time so yeah, so you can also see it like with the building is also can be more like harder than expected. So also like yeah, so now also we just having yeah, so you see like the one yeah, so also we don't know like what happened yeah, so yeah, so also like can be like powerful and yeah, so you also with like yeah, different like yeah, so like experience before yeah, so that's why also can be like a little bit like tricky yeah, so yeah, so you can also like need yeah, so you need also need to like yeah, so like turning with the yeah, so just keeping yeah, so maybe yeah, so like when yeah, so have it you also see like turning even yeah, so like yeah, so but now it's just even getting didn't yeah, going down so yeah, so maybe yeah, this way also can be like powerful and yeah, so also like I think it's even you can yeah, so maybe yeah, so only like waiting either yeah, we just yeah, so like not and yeah, so but I think it's all yeah, so it's like that case happen then maybe yeah, so you also probably need to like spend like midway and yeah, so yeah, so also like a yeah, like a sad thing yeah, so even with different yeah, so yeah, so but why even just for face yeah, yeah, so even or need like a so like a healing so also like a friend maybe the thing so need to be willing. So anyway, so need also like finding some way so this is or even this guy also getting more but still like some way with so like coming so also like going to like swap with different character and see with like any kind of thing. So but also like even you just getting one so or even just getting stunned and so like remain so also can be like a kind of thing. So I think just heading maybe so next time I think we can so like see any way or even maybe just like so like no way so because also actually so there should be like a way and so but even just win like win down so also it's just coming when from power and maybe even so just win like some way and see it. So now even we just have it. So you can also see so it can be like a very non-time. So I think maybe we just even maybe like a maybe so next time so at least so like maybe knowing getting like a better one and so or even maybe just trying or maybe so so just because even we don't so even like like a way to like bring to like healing so also like one by one so they also even just coming so now even just remain two here and so also like so finally so maybe good things that so maybe they also trying like some way so also like bring so even or so just bring like some way so so also even having or even just or so now even just heading to so like another one so you also see that the very long time so they also with coming to the small
Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope.
So even or just coming or so suddenly so like now so like not really just or coming again so very good thing so only so they're trying may also or trying to like spawn in so like the channel so also like a thing like any or even with or like a two here so so you can also see like even with like or like coming to spawn so so maybe also that's how you may also get in, but yeah, so just keeping little time, yeah, so yeah, so you can also see, I don't know, it's just also or trying to like the keeping, yeah, with like the back with the HP. Yeah, so or even so the either just also maybe or willing or to like trying to spawn, yeah, so you can also see it like coming and yeah, so maybe also not, or even we may also find with the way, yeah, so you suddenly even will have it, or they also have like the time to refine it with the maybe but with so just like a little time, so that's maybe also like a good thing. So finally, so that they have a chance to coming back and so we don't know to like having once again. So that maybe also the reason. So they also like inside the airport and they also returning like the way. So also like having. So we need to so like waiting. So now also very good thing so and we just having summary and so they also even they also like trying with the spine so also like something happened but even it's or even this one we had or is it okay with like it or even it or said like it or like a panic again so also like once again so but now even or very good but any I mean also need to doing by the animated so you also see that it can be like a thing so now even this one we need to so like once again so you also see that some maybe their time may also happen with different even it's just going or even we can also trying to hit from behind so you can also with the so you also like coming some way so but anyway so you also can be like a little bit even so so you like somehow so maybe their time we need to having so there's some way so but also been so this one we're having with the apple gel you also see but also like every time just getting so even don't know why like maybe I think it's also having with the maybe like the not the right skill so that's why also having like every time so also with like the getting skill so also need to like finding even maybe the artist in maybe so that like some like the relation so you need to be like a really having but it is here so we also didn't get so we just had like a back to the so like a strong it even or so like a weird so further from attic or even or keep changing and so so every scene we can also having or some of them even we're like trying so people we also with so maybe trying like not to acting so like even or like unleash quickly or so or even maybe even we need to aim for with like so every time maybe like so you can also see like some with the way so finally maybe we're also trying so even maybe this one we had like maybe the far attack and also so also with coming so maybe this one with so so like a bamboo or even it's just or so like a mistake art so you can also see like a any yeah, so you pistol or even with like getting stunned, yeah, so I think maybe also they also okay, yeah, so yeah, so like some yeah, so attacking and also with like regenerate, yeah, so or even like yeah, so yeah, so just like taking time, yeah, so yeah, so also with like the one with the manful or even maybe a lot, yeah, so it seems maybe like a little bit like a time, yeah, so we also need to be some way, yeah, so yeah, so by also like the trying is like he would be like better or yeah, so yeah, so you see like some time. You can also see like even or just or like going to yeah like going down, yeah, so yeah, so you also like going yeah, so or even this time you also getting little bit or like item now, yeah, so yeah, so you can also see like some even happening with the yeah, like some damage, yeah, so but not only with like but yeah, so you also need to be like really yeah, so this one or yeah, so also can, yeah, so because with like some anyway, yeah, so maybe even it's just getting, yeah, so like heading one with the building or yeah, so like yeah, so we just need to learn by, yeah, so also need to be yeah, so even this time we had it, yeah, so like a bad two, yeah, so you also need to like once again, yeah, so by anyway, yeah, so yeah, so also we just heading or like going, yeah, so like all go out and yeah, so you can also like a chant, yeah, so yeah, so also like coming, yeah, so you need also like yeah, so like doing with like some damage, yeah, so yeah, so just keeping little time, yeah, so yeah, so you also see like I don't know, just or even yeah, so like having with like fully and yeah, so you also with even yeah, and or barely just yeah, having to yeah, so like turning with the burial, yeah, so yeah, so just even final, yeah, so yeah, so we have it. Yeah, so but also still like some time, yeah, so yeah, so also like going to like healing. Yeah, so also coming, yeah, so maybe like one by one, yeah, so yeah, so also even yeah, so like trying to like hit or like very prepare with the skill. Yeah, so also like having nice one, yeah, so yeah, very also okay, yeah, so or even maybe we just had it, yeah, so like giving, yeah, so yeah, so also like very charm, yeah, so yeah, so also see like maybe yeah, so it's also really good to like yeah, so like having some number, yeah, so not too yeah, so in case also like having very like issue and yeah, so also need to getting that thing. Yeah, so now also like I think it seems that we can also having yeah, so like even with the final skill, yeah, so yeah, so also see so yeah, so they also even trying, yeah, so or finally it also fails, yeah, so yeah, so now we also having with like a big team, yeah, so yeah, so we also just maybe little bit maybe I think more maybe I want 10 more, yeah, so 2 minutes, yeah, so like maybe we can really have things, yeah, so yeah, so you also see like sometimes we'll I think something, yeah, so yeah, but all the or even just almost very soon, yeah, so yeah, so you can be also like a chance to I think, yeah, so yeah, so that's maybe even need to be like a thing, yeah, so yeah, so also maybe like even once again, yeah, so yeah, or even just or like only yeah, so like with the oh yeah, so we also can, yeah, so because with the like aiming so we need to like healing so now also need like heading so the time period auto to like healing so also like 1 second and maybe even or this one so like heading or so also maybe that time we need to even using all the item to so like fight so like coming so finally also fast so fast so continue to like so also like not like giving up and even so you can even or so they also like trying like having like healing so like with the that like HP so you can also see also like trying so but also the thing is that they also will or like need to healing even so also like don't know to like using more but I think maybe there are also some that like way need to really so that's also like need to be really like bring nice when so not to like pin not down so also like fine so just even maybe like this one and maybe like the final and so that maybe also the reason need to going like even long one so also like maybe having some kind of reason also like just going to like having so or even this one is need to or even so like keeping at the so not good so because it can be like very like danger so you only like 1 HP and so you also like so like also hope not maybe having my so also like coming maybe other way so also like coming or even just more very soon so you can also like almost so having or even just for fun you just didn't meet the way so also like having with the one or even fine it just even comes again and so you cannot or even maybe this way also probably so so just like with the chance to is like we find so because also so really like a thing and so they also just having with the situation so you also see like sometimes with like so you also even with the easy level and maybe they just also coming very so that also like very with the way so you also just coming so now even so like or even just face so like danger so even so like women one only so you also need to be like really even maybe like having so like coming I think also maybe some way so we may even so like coming with so I or I don't know so just also like women so like coming so you also maybe that trying need to having I think also friend so also coming so also even so also like coming or even just very like a danger and so you also like doing so so that's also maybe like a win so I think it's also saying so but I think it's also like taking to like a non maybe I think we just like know the safety type for and next time so also having so especially this one also can be like a difficult and so they also so also like heading yeah, so or even is need to have a know if that it, yeah, so that the island, or even it's just all that it, or yeah, so they also coming, but yeah, so you also see that some type of, yeah, so you also can be like the thing. Yeah, so it's even like the going maybe next time, yeah, so also will or like the continue with the, yeah, so like the even it's very long fight, yeah, so yeah, so you can also see, yeah, so you also maybe not like the expect, but yeah, any, yeah, so you also know.
Scout ship set.
Yeah, so you also need to like the just or like the, yeah, so or even one, yeah, so
Was the day
oh yeah, they
all
also
of
with
this
like the
started,
story.
wasn't it?
Yeah, the opening. Hinominat was halfway revived and
His power also robbed almost every Moloch of their free will that day.
I never imagined that Lord Artorias' quest to change the world was so steep. The villagers should have never.
it was people.
Yeah, so,
Velvet.
or even just all the same, yeah, so yeah, so that's why also maybe we just all like it, or like maybe yeah, so yeah, so also maybe sometimes we need to have it. Yeah, so also that's it or today, yeah, so also like the next time we can also find that maybe spending more time and yeah, so like the see we can heading to like the end, yeah, so yeah, so maybe also need like some way and see with like the yeah, with the like the some trait, yeah, so yeah, so also with the skill, yeah, so how to handle, yeah, so also that's it today with Tales of Berseria, and yeah, so next also like the 2 more, yeah, so also on team with the shooting game train over, yeah, so also with like the one, yeah, so yeah, so also on team and also heading to the master level before the like the end of the season, yeah, so yeah, so also like the welcome to join it, yeah, so like the yeah, when the room code, yeah, so yeah, so also that's it, and oh yeah, so also like the coming, yeah, so yeah, so also like the, yeah, so also like the or maybe little or like the, so after the stream of I think also, yeah, so there like the little bit like the actual stream, yeah, so yeah, so Hana also like the, yeah, like the invite like the some like the someone, yeah, so also will adding to the stream, and yeah, so yeah, so like the special, yeah, so also like the just before we, yeah, like the before, yeah, so like the maybe with the special guest, and also so with like the some topic, yeah, so we can bring to, yeah, so like the talk about, yeah, so you can also like the, yeah, so like the want to know, and also yeah, so like the beauty to, I mean, yeah, so also that's it today, and yeah, so same thing to audience, yeah, so a great thank you Kenji, and great thank you to all audience who have come today but didn't yet join the comment during the stream. So we also see you tomorrow with VTubers. We also have a nice weekend terminal or as and also have a good day and good night. Dinner or as a side. To see it, do that. Also, if you enjoy stream, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. So, yeah, bye Hana, and we go to the outro.